Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Attention car owners. Has your vehicle seen better days? Introducing Dents Automotive, your go-to solution for those unsightly dents and dings. Our expert technicians use state-of-the-art techniques to restore your car's beauty like magic. Whether it's a minor ding or a pesky dent, we've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for perfection, we'll have your car looking like new in no time. Don't let dents cramp your style. Visit Dents Automotive today and drive away with a smile. Your car deserves the best. Dents Automotive, where excellence meets restoration.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul.
All righty, folks. You're here with the Eastern Hancock Sports Network as we're getting ready to get started here before this JV matchup between the Northeastern Knights and your hometown Eastern Hancock Royals. We're going to have the varsity game following this one, so stay tuned for all the action here tonight. This is traditionally a really good game. Both the JV and the varsity turn out to be really good games each year, so Coach Knight and I are looking forward to it. We are about 1 minute away from starting lineups, where we will turn you over to the PA announcer and let you hear the starters from them. Let's turn you over to the PA while I get the clock adjusted here. No, we're still waiting on the PA. Hasn't turned on yet. We're going to have starters. We're going to have cheerleaders cheering for the starters. While we're doing that, we want to thank our pregame sponsor, Dents Automotive. You can contact them for all of your minor door dings, hail damage. That's their specialty, is hail damage. We want to thank them for being our pregame sponsor all year. They've been a fantastic partner for us. Now we can turn it over to our PA announcer as we get starting lineups here first for the Knights.
Tonight's contest between the visiting Northeastern Knights and your Eastern Hancock Royals. First, the starters for the visiting Northeastern Knights. At guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 4, Logan Seal. At guard, a 6'3" junior, number 22, Matthew Truitt. At forward, a 6-foot junior, number 40, Dalton Justice. At guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 44, Caleb Moore. And at center, a 6'3" sophomore, number 52, Cooper Klein. The junior varsity is coached by Mr. Tyler Moore. And now for your Royals. At one guard, a 5'6" freshman, number 1, Luke Lewis. At the other guard, a 6-foot sophomore, number 10, Zach Stevens. At the other guard, a 5'9" sophomore, number 11, Caleb Rutherford. At forward, a 6-foot freshman, number 32, Gavin Jenkins. And the man in the middle, a 6'2" junior, number 43, Ethan Carter. And your Royals are coached by Mr. Joe Paxton.
All righty, folks, there we are. Starters announced. And we are ready to get under the way. Eastern Hancock's JV comes into this game with a record of 2-1. They defeated the Centerville Bulldogs and the Westdale Warriors, and their only loss thus far is to the New Pal Dragons.
Gonna jump it again. You don't see that very often.
Nope. Tipped it out of bounds. That was Cooper Klein and Ethan Carter there. There we go. Stevens corrals it and gets it over to Luke Lewis. Luke's going to bring it up. Really extending that man pressure all the way up past the volleyball line here.
Yeah, that's it's going to make it a little tough to deal with. You got to set some good screens.
Northeastern's always a fantastic defensive team. Oh, thought that was a double dribble, but they're going to say the ball was knocked out of his hands.
Yeah, that was lucky.
Stevens there is going to drive to his right. Gets cut off there by Truitt. Gets it over. Gavin Jenkins pulls up. He's short, but there's Big E there for the offensive rebound. He kicks it out. No good. Stevens with the offensive rebound. No.
And
Nearly a turnover there.
Moore couldn't handle it and throws it back court. Yeah, they tried to get out and running, and it couldn't quite connect on that pass.
By the way, if you want to keep Eastern's rebounds, I will keep Northeastern's rebounds.
Fair
and
enough.
We'll both try to do points.
Fair enough.
Luke Lewis drives to the right, goes over to Carter. He's going to hand off to Rutherford up top, gets it over to Jenkins. 3 on the way. Short. That's the second rebound there for Dalton Justice. So 1 minute gone here. No score here in Charlottesville. Moore dribbles to his left, gets cut off. Finds Seal on the left wing. Seal's going to penetrate. Tries to get through the contact and hits through the contact.
Yeah, it's too bad Carter looked like he didn't have his balance as we're looking at a full court press, but we beat it. We got 2-on-1, and Stevens pulls it out.
Swing over to Lewis on the right wing. Kicks to Jenkins up top. Jenkins drives with the left hand. Sweet layup, no good, but Carter there with the putback. And that's what Ethan Carter gives you, is that hustle on the offensive glass.
Yeah, and Gavin Jenkins coming out very aggressive on the offensive end tonight.
On the lefty, they gave him the left-handed drive. They were forcing him left. Air ball there by Caleb Moore.
Yeah, he shook his head. You know when those come off funny and they're not going, you just tuck your head and go.
2-2 tie here. Rutherford to Lewis. He's trying to beat the press.
If we get that first pass down, we've got 2-on-1 every time.
We just got to get it over that tall defender.
Yep.
Up top, Jenkins again, hounded by Justice. Again, he gives him the left hand, and Jenkins is going to travel with it.
Yeah, but he just rolled his ankle. I think he traveled because he stepped on a guy's foot.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. He stepped on Caleb Moore's foot. The ref signaling to Coach Paxton, you can come out here. I don't see our athletic trainer Troy Hirschman, today.
Yeah, I would assume he's probably in the training room, maybe getting some guys ready for the next game. But
could be. So Youngblood, number 21, Brennan Trueblood's going to check in. And, well, Jenkins goes to the bench to rest the ankle. Yeah, there's AD Aaron Spalding's heading out to go find Troy to see if we can get Gavin's ankle taken care of. Yeah. In the meantime, Seal's going to bring it up.
Youngblood gave us some good minutes last week.
He was awesome last week. Carter with the steal. Nice active hands. Ethan Carter already 2 offensive rebounds and a steal here, less than 3 minutes into the game. Finds Lewis. Nice entry pass down there to Trueblood. Kicks to Stevens, corner 3.
Nice.
Zach Stevens with the big 3. Drive there by Moore. Kicks. 3 on the way. Truitt couldn't get the bounce. And that's knocked out of bounds. That was off of Klein.
Yeah, I thought that hit Ethan, but Klein knocked it off his hand.
Marshall Phillips will come in and replace Caleb Moore. 5-2 Royal lead. 4 minutes left here.
There it is.
Yep. Exactly what you've been calling for.
Yep. I like that.
I don't know where Carter was throwing that. He just turned and chucked it.
Yeah,
But he happened to throw it off Klein's hand, so it works out.
Saw Youngblood out of the corner of his eye and tried to hit him cutting. I like it, though, aggressive. That'll get rid of that trap.
3 from Rutherford, too long. Rebound fought for. Trueblood with the rebound. Royals moving it around. Rutherford has it poked away. Good active hands by Marshall Phillips, but it'll stay with the Royals. And one thing I've noticed over the years with Northeastern, Coach Ross, the varsity coach, kind of trickles down with the other. They sub a lot.
Yeah.
They play, if they have 10 guys dressed, they're going to play all 10 guys.
It's akin to a hockey shift change. They'll go, well, they go hard defensively too, so they're looking for all-out effort to give you a rest and bring you back in.
Handoff there. Runner, the floater, no good by Stevens, and Trent Deloney, who just checked in, pulls down the rebound.
Oh, he gets it up quick too. And that was Nick Markworth. That was a nice transition.
Lewis is going to beat the pressure here. Wisely pulls it back out. Stevens with the left-handed drive. Floater up, can't quite get the roll. Rebounded there by Truitt. Up ahead, Moore gets the roll. And that's 2 quick baskets in transition where we just haven't gotten back yet. And part of that, I think, is because we're crashing the boards so hard.
We are. We're hitting it hard, and like that time Stevens was on the floor after his shot with the contact.
Lewis probably could have been 5 seconds, but Rutherford drives, loses it, but Trueblood right there in the short corner. Back up top to the volleyball line, Stevens wanted to break him down again, but finds Rutherford. He's off the mark. Carter tips it right back out to Stevens. Luke Lewis, 3 on the way, no. Deloney with another rebound. He's pushing the pace up to Truitt. Caleb Moore, 3 on the way, good. Caleb Moore's got 5 here, and I'm feeling a Coach Paxton timeout.
Yeah, I
coming
think
soon.
that, yep.
Good job, Lewis to Carter to Trueblood. Nice play there. Lewis breaks the pressure, gets it to Carter. Carter doesn't panic. Finds Trueblood, and his reverse layup is going to draw the foul.
And by the way, that to me looked like something you practiced.
Yes.
Like that's the second time that Ethan's had that look. This time they connected, but this is how we're going to break that press. Kids executed. Brennan goes to the line.
I kind of compare it when I was talking to one of our players as Elijah Eaton checks in and Seal comes back in. When I was talking to our players, Coach Ross, it's almost like football. In football we play a million guys because you never know about injuries. So you've always got guys going in and out to stay fresh and to get that experience. And it's kind of similar to that sometimes, especially on the D-line. Deloney steal there. It's the 3rd turnover of the game for the Knights as Youngblood catches up and gets the steal.
Yeah, and that was good hustle play by him because they were going to get a layup off that.
Lewis, hounded by Deloney, going to use the screen from Trueblood. Going to find Rutherford. Stevens again, left-handed drive, kicks to Rutherford. He swings it around. I like the ball movement here from the Royals. Rutherford takes it, no good. Rebounded by Seal.
We've had a couple of those kind of flying layups. I don't think that's the best shot we can get.
I think if he had come to a jump stop, he had Stevens in the corner, or Lewis, I couldn't tell. Somebody with a 1 in their jersey number in the corner there for a 3.
Poked away.
Eden with the poke, and Lewis is going to get the steal, and then a foul there on number 34, Nick Markward. Well, and again, there's only been 2 fouls called here. This crew, they're going to let them play.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we've seen these guys before, very consistent crew, but they're always going to let you play, which I appreciate. Eden, corner 3, buries it. Elijah Eden now has hit a 3 in 3 straight games.
Oh, I was going to say that one, it was going right to Zach.
I got that as 5 turnovers on the Knights.
Yep. About the only thing they've not done well.
Yeah. Deloney with the steal and take. He gets on the board. Stevens to Lewis to Rutherford. 27 seconds left here. They get it up ahead to Trueblood. Use the left hand, Brennan. Come on. Tried the right-handed layup and shoots it into the rim. Seal with the ball. 11 seconds. Gets it to Deloney at the volleyball line. He's going to be guarded by Trueblood. 6 on the clock. 5. Finds Seal on the left wing. Seal's going to take the step back 3 over Lewis. No good. And at the end of the first quarter, the score, Northeastern 11, Eastern Hancock 9. We're going to take a quick break and hear from our friends at Paxton Farms.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms sweet corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
I want to say thank you to our friends at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn.
Yeah, and if you paid attention there at the end, you got a glimpse of JV coach Joe Paxton standing by one of those giant tractor tires.
Yep.
So that wasn't a bad first quarter. I think too many points we left on the board, though.
Man, our transition D, we gave up probably 6 points.
Yep.
They got probably 6 points in transition that, they could come down to it at the end. That could be the difference in the game. So I think that was probably when I was listening a little bit to the huddle, that was the thing Coach Paxton was talking about. We got to crash the boards, but we still have to make sure that we're getting back. It's a little high motion set here from the Knights. Truitt on the wing, gets it up to Deloney. He's going to find Klein up top. Kicks it over Justice, guarded by Trueblood. He's going to find Truitt. Stevens fell down there, and Truitt going to knock home the 3, his first basket of the game. Eastern trails by 5. Rutherford over to Miles Winnan, who checked in at the quarter break. Trueblood catches the deflection up top, gets it over to Stevens. Up top, Rutherford's going to get him a wide open look and bury it. Caleb Rutherford with his first basket. Cuts the lead back down to 2. Back-to-back threes here. Matching threes, one from each team. Eden nearly pokes it away from Klein. Klein very close to that line, but gets it over to Truitt.
Yeah, that's about as close as you can get without going over.
Truitt through the chin of Stevens, no good. Puts it back up and in. Truitt's got 5 this quarter. Eden's going to drive, kick over there to Trueblood. Trueblood's going to up and under around, but Klein comes down with the rebound. That was good effort, though, by Trueblood.
Ball out top. They really got us chasing.
Bad miss there, and Trueblood with the rebound. Let us know. Nobody's chatting with us. Let us know in the chat if everything looks good and sounds good for us. Stevens finds Rutherford again. Quick trigger on the 3. Buries another one. Caleb Rutherford with back-to-back threes.
Yep,
and the score is not 16-5.
No.
16-15.
But that did prompt a quick timeout from the Knights. And Caleb Rutherford, we've seen him before. He can heat up real quick. So they're trying to stop that.
So 6 quick points from Rutherford. We cut the lead down to 1. We'll take a really quick 9-star timeout.
At 9-Star Connect, we're committed to delivering dependable and affordable electricity, and we know the best internet service is all about speed and reliability. We deliver both. At 9-Star Connect, we are a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
All righty. So again, Eastern Hancock JV game here. The Royals trail by 1 with 4:58 to go here in quarter number 2. Northeastern ball. They have Truitt, Klein, Deloney, Phillips, and Noah Duvall on the floor for the Knights. Royals with Eden, Rutherford, Carter, Winnan, and Stevens. Deloney guarded there by Winnan, kicks over Truitt for 3, air ball short. Duvall with the rebound putback, and he's going to be fouled. Who was it with that foul? Eden.
Yeah. I couldn't tell in the rush of bodies, and I looked down for a second.
So Noah Duvall getting his first action, misses the first free throw. Second one also no good, tipped out. Oh, Rutherford tapped it.
Yep,
and
he did.
Lost it out of bounds.
Kind of took a funny spin when he got his hand on it and couldn't keep it in.
So Knights still retain possession here. Stevens jumps out at Truitt. Eden jumps out at the ball. I think we've kind of ratcheted up the intensity here on that on-ball pressure. Klein, 3 over the top of Carter, no good, and Eden pulls down the rebound. 4 minutes to go. Royals still trail by a point. Rutherford over to Eden. On the left wing to Winnan. Swings it across the court. Stevens thought about it and goes back.
Yeah, they've moved to a 2-3 after Caleb's hot shooting.
Deloney nearly had the steal there, but Rutherford with the strong hands to recover. Eden turnaround jumper, no. Miles Winnan put back, no. Ethan Carter with the put back and the foul. So Miles Winnan with an offensive rebound. Ethan Carter with an offensive rebound. Truitt picks up his first foul, and Carter is going to go to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, that was a pretty good ball move. Moved around back and forth, and then hit Eden at the high post and got a shot. From there, we were just out hustling for the rebounds.
Carter way off on the first. Nick Markward's going to check back in here for the Knights. Carter too hard on the second one, and Markward grabs the rebound.
Yep, here comes Truitt.
Three there. Who hit that?
I think that was Markward.
19-15 there as he hits the three. Shot there from Eden is partially blocked. Duvall is going to grab another rebound there. And Markward guarded by Eden. Swings it around to Truitt. He's got Stevens right in his face. Stevens jumps out at him. Flips it over to Phillips. Phillips over to Deloney. Kicks it over. Nice pass over. Phillips with a hand in his face. No. That one went off of Zach Stevens' face. Out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Knights.
Yeah, Zach wasn't expecting that to not catch anything, and he was not ready at all because that would have been an easy rebound.
Yeah.
Almost a pass to him.
Trueblood and Lewis check back in. Right now, I feel like our defense has been okay. We've given up too many offensive rebounds.
Yeah.
That shot there, no good, and Trueblood pulls down the rebound.
Yeah, we've yet to see Jenkins come back in either since he's rolled his ankle early on.
Lewis guarded by Deloney. Deloney is just everywhere. As I say that, he picks up the foul.
Yeah, no, he was up tight.
And he's been really harassing our ball handlers and not letting us feel comfortable up top. Dalton Justice, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left here in the first half. As Justice checks in, Eastern Hancock trails by 4, 15-19. Luke Lewis against this 2-3 zone. Finds Miles Winning up top, swings it around. Again, good ball movement. We got to get it into the high post. We've got a chance here. I mean, Trueblood's open. We're just, and I can hear Coach Paxton yelling it. We're just not looking to get it into him.
And Miles should have gone for the reverse, kept it same side. There we go.
Get it inside to Carter, no good, but tipped around, and Lewis with the offensive board. Oh, good ball fake and pass. Miles Winning wide open three, no. Duvall with the rebound.
Yeah, here come the Knights. They are not hesitating at all when they get a chance to run. They're out.
We get the ball down in the short corner to Carter. Leads to some good offense. We just aren't doing that enough. Another steal there from the Royals. I think that was Trueblood that came away with it.
Yep.
Minute 18 to go. Eastern trails by 4 still, 19-15. Rutherford finds Lewis for three. Too long. Duvall, and then Carter pushed him.
Right now, we are sitting on those two Caleb Rutherford three-pointers for our only scoring in the second quarter. And it's not lack of shots. We've got some good looks. They're just all not dropping right now. Duvall, nope, this shot misses everything.
I'm going to try the replay here real quick. All right, sorry, 41 seconds left here.
That's it. Oh, quicker. Good, Miles.
Miles Winning with the three.
And I don't know who ended up making the pass on that one, if it was Caleb or Luke, but it was a nice job.
So Eastern still trails by just one now. 23 seconds remaining here in the first half. Deloney drives, dumps it over there to Justice, no good. Rebound fought for, and Markward comes away with it. Now the Knights going to hold for the last shot. 8 seconds left here. 5 seconds. 3, Truitt spins, blocked away by Winning. Carter with the rebound.
Kind of an ugly end.
That was an ugly end, but an entertaining first half as your Eastern Hancock Royals trail the Northeastern Knights 19-18 here. As we're going to take our halftime break, we're going to add up all the stats, and we'll come back to you with the second half in about 10 minutes' time.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
One thing I love about 9-Star is seeing how much this cooperative gives back to our community. They are always sponsoring and supporting our youth organizations. This is a huge part of our community and makes it a great place where we live. Encourage everybody to realize what an asset this 9-Star cooperative is. They give back and they have so much to offer.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
It is our weekly conversation with the Commissioner from the IHSAA. It is the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King, and for the Coach Bob Lovell, who will be back with you after some vacation time in Florida, Paul Neidig is our guest. Paul, great to be with you, my friend, after what was another spectacular IHSAA football state finals. Just wrapping up the football season. It always flies by. I mean, heck, it started way back in early August. We're talking now here in early December. Just to put a bow on the football season, what did it mean to you?
Well, like any time we wrap up a season, it's time to celebrate the wins. And, the wins are much more than just the scoreboard along the way. But we celebrate those wins. And then, we'll already have some conversations, and we have in the office about next year. It's a revolving door, so to speak, when it comes to state tournaments and year after year. And, we're not going to sit on our laurels. We're going to continue to look at this tournament. And, I would say that next year, 2024, we'll be back better than ever. And I'm sure there are going to be some teams that are working hard today in the weight room, and they're preparing to get back. And hopefully we have some teams that haven't had the experience of a state championship, or at least a participant being able to participate in the state finals, work their way into that spot for next year. And we're certainly ready for that.
Paul Neidig's with us. Paul, every state finals is fun to cover, but I think especially this one. Of course, your hometown North Posey Vikings were there, but Crown Point coming down from the Northwest. There were multiple teams from Fort Wayne, along with multiple clubs from Indianapolis. It just kind of felt like a melting pot this year, man, where you see all these different communities from all around the state coming down to Indianapolis. That was a cool weekend.
Yeah, it was a cool weekend. And it's so cool for those communities to be able to do that. Crown Point, I think that was their first trip, and North Posey, I know that was their second trip. And all it does is create a little bit of hunger to get back again, especially if it's not old hat to you and your community. I mean, we have when it's new, people hunger for that again, and I'm sure there'll be some teams that right now are working hard to make that return trip next year.
So, Paul, turning the page to basketball season. Girls basketball was already well underway, but now we're into the boys basketball season. As many that listen on Indiana Sports Talk, it's all about the hoop scores now. Does your day-to-day change at all when you turn the page to December and focus on hoops?
For me, and not necessarily. Our assistant commissioners, it certainly does. When they're, they close the door on one sport and never completely close, but they're preparing for their state championships now, right around the corner here after the turn of the year. And, me, it's still kind of business as usual. I've got the normal day-to-day stuff that comes through the office. And, people forget that the Indiana High School Athletic Association is a not-for-profit. It's a business that doesn't use tax dollars to operate. And so we have a business entity that we have to run, and all those different types of things come into are things that I stay focused on year-round, and certainly focused on right now as we close out the calendar year and get ready for a new one.
Paul Neidig is our guest here on the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King, and for the coach, Bob Lovell. Paul, the big thing this year, as I was reading on IHSAA.org, rule change significant across the basketball circuit. No more 1-and-1. It's all about 2 shots now, right?
Yeah, it is, and it's not something, the way that works is the National Federation of High School governs the rules of basketball and other sports. And, it's not a rule that certainly Indiana was necessarily in favor of, but, the majority won and the Federation changed the rules. So we're going to embrace that rule and make a change. And I've had mixed emotions on it. I've had people say, it certainly changes the strategy of the game a little bit, and others fall a little bit more in my camp and the traditionalists, and 1-and-1's been a part of the game for a long time, and I just didn't see that part of the game broken. And so, but it's here. We're going to embrace it, as I said, and we're going to see how it goes this year.
And I'm sure with all the skills of Indiana high school basketball coaches, they'll get their players to adjust to it in no time just fine. This is the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King. Paul Neidig, the commissioner of the IHSAA. Paul, always enjoy catching up with you, man. Thanks for this.
Thanks, Brendan, and appreciate everything you do.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farm Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
When people talk about Hoosier hysteria, they're referring to the hardwood, a packed high school gym, a roaring crowd. It's a point of pride for us all. But there's another kind of frenzy sweeping our state: vaping. About 20% of all high school students in Indiana currently vape, and the rate is growing every year. That's why the IHSAA is partnering with the state of Indiana to clear the air. Inhaling the poisons found in e-cigarettes, like arsenic, lead, and formaldehyde, can destroy your lungs. Vaping ruins lives. Go ahead, support your hometown team. Exercise those lungs of yours. Then, if anything takes your breath away, it'll be a game-winning buzzer beater. And not because you vaped. To learn more about vaping and the damage it can do, go to don'tpuffthisstuff.com.
All right, Coach Knight, we are back here. By the way, if you are listening tonight, tonight's announcers, Scott Knight is with me. I am Michael Gallion, bringing you all of tonight's action. Real quick here, again, Northeastern Knights lead the Eastern Hancock Royals 19-18. I'll start points for the Knights. Logan Seal has 2, Trent Deloney has 2, Matthew Truitt has 5, Nick Markward has 5, and Caleb Moore has 5. Coach Knight, you got the Royals there?
Yeah, the Royals. Zach Stevens with 3, Kayla Rutherford with 6, Miles Wennon with 3, Brendan Trueblood with 1, Eaton with 3, and Ethan Carter with 2. Feel like it's pretty spread out for both teams, actually.
And nobody with more than 6 for either team, and that was just Rutherford's pair of 3s that he hit. So I think we're going to see here, again, who's going to step up? Who's going to kind of take over? Because the balanced scoring is fine, but I think somebody's going to have to hit a couple shots in a row to put this game out of reach for either team.
Yeah, and I'm curious if they'll put the press back on with it being close, if they'll go back to their man. That pressure was pretty good until Caleb got loose and hit a couple. So the little chess game going on too.
Yeah, the full court pressure really, we got one easy basket off of it, but other than that, I don't think we really gained a lot from it. So Royals with Lewis, Rutherford, Stevens, Carter, and Winnan.
No, they're in a 1-2-2 now.
By the way, we're seeing Miles Winnan in the third quarter. This is the first time we've seen that. Typically, he plays quarters 2 and 4 for the Royals. Winnan pulls the trigger from 3. Maybe that's why he's playing in the third as well.
Yeah. Was that Carter on the pass, too?
Carter on the assist.
Carter filling up the stat sheet tonight.
Yes, he is. Truitt gets it over to Cooper Klein. Now Dalton Justice with it. Finds Phillips for 3. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Luke Lewis. Finds Rutherford. Rutherford kicks. Winnan double teamed. He's trapped in the corner. He finds, Ethan Carter with the hands like a lineman. They're going to call Justice with the push.
Maybe that's why his hands were like a lineman's that time. He got blocked like a lineman.
So Dalton Justice with his first foul, team's first. Stevens can't find anybody, tips it. Deloney with the steal.
Deloney doing a nice job since he came in.
He has been instant energy for this Knight team. Ties it back up at 21, just under 6 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Rutherford swings it across to Stevens. Luke Lewis now will dribble to the middle and try to get an offense set up. Stevens thought about the 3 from the wing. Back up to Lewis inside the circle. They're really jumping out on our wings and double teaming them as Deloney just picks up his second foul. When we catch it on the wing or in the corner, they're really sending two guys out. We got to catch it and remain calm. Right now we're kind of catching it and turning and shying away from that pressure.
Yep.
Rutherford buries another three. He's got 9, and the Eastern Hancock lead is up to 3. Truitt uses the Klein screen. He is absolutely being harassed by Zach Stevens. Klein back to Justice. Deloney going to get in the lane. Swatted away by Miles Winnan.
Yeah, and then he came up with it. Pass over to Lewis. Oh.
I thought that was going in from where we were.
I think part of the reason Winnan is playing now is Jenkins has disappeared. I don't know. He was on the training table here in the gym, but he's not there any longer, so I wonder if they just kind of ruled him out for tonight.
Truitt's shot no good, rebounded by Klein. Back to Truitt, his three no good. Miles pulls down another rebound.
Miles kind of liked the third quarter.
Well, and Miles, they've been saving him quarters for varsity, but they really haven't had to use him a lot.
Yep.
So maybe they're going to let him play 3 quarters here tonight and only save him, only save him 2 for varsity, which is better for him as well. Like, if he could play 3, A, that's going to help our JV team, and B, that's going to help him. It's got to be only getting to play the second and fourth like he did the first couple games has got to be hard for him to develop a rhythm. It's like you play for 7 minutes, then you sit, then you play for 7 minutes.
Yep, absolutely.
And while I totally understand the premise, you got to save him those quarters for varsity. Hopefully here, getting to play a little more will help him out. So right now, Eastern Hancock leads by 3, 24-21 with 4 minutes and 17 seconds left in the third. Nobody in foul trouble for either team. Deloney's the only one with 2 that I have for either team.
Yeah, that's all I've got with 2.
I've only got Eden as the only foul in the Royals.
Yep. Carter got 1.
Okay.
Early on.
Let's see what Coach Paxton drew up in that timeout. Stevens is going to get the screen. Pulls up from 15. No, but Carter.
Oh, Carter.
Not the putback. How many offensive rebounds
I've got him with 4.
Ethan Carter gives the Royals a 5-point lead. Truitt finds Markward.
I like what we've seen from Markward tonight.
I think if they get it to him, Phillips lost it. Rutherford gets the steal. Finger roll, no, but Lewis with the hustle rebound.
Yep, and then it's stolen away.
Brady Ross just steals it away and lays it up the other end. That's Brady Ross. That's his first action. We did not see him in the first half. He lays it up and in for 2. Cuts the lead back down to 3.
I'm not 100% sure why Phillips saved that ball how he did.
I don't know if he just he was almost giving us the fast break. Deloney with a rebound off the Rutherford miss. He takes it all the way in, and Deloney lays it up and in. He's got 4 this quarter.
And you ask me, Deloney's the difference in the night so far. Just like you said, the energy. He's been playing some really good defense and now adding some scoring to the mix.
Stevens short. Rebounded there by Matthew Truitt.
And there's that man again.
Deloney again, and that's again. We've given up at least 10 points by us not getting back and them really looking to push the ball in transition. Knights retake the lead, 27-26. Rutherford skip pass to Stevens. There we get it into the high post. Winnan backs it back out. 3 on the way. Long.
Deloney with the rebound. He's going to push it. Phillips. Markward can't handle the entry pass.
And he's going to turn it over. Well, maybe turn it over, yes.
Oh, and Carter got his knee rolled up a little bit. I think that was more of that scared me than anything, but kind of a helpless feeling when somebody's on your lower leg.
Noah Duvall checks in, as does Brennan Trueblood. although he's probably been rolled up by much heavier guys in football than Markward's not small, but I know when you get rolled on by some of those varsity offensive linemen we see there's some big dudes there.
I like ball movement now. Hey, let's get a little
that
quicker.
Entry pass. We got Carter in the short corner, especially if we can get as a loss. Yeah, it's going to go off a night there. If we can get it on the wing, and if Rutherford can fake back up top, there's nobody. They are flying so hard with that pressure, they can hit Carter again in the short corner.
Yeah, they do not want to give up the three-pointer.
You actually think about putting Winnan. I'd like to see Winnan running the baseline, going short corner to short corner there. They get it back in. The Northeastern coaches are calling out that play. And it still works there. Winnan going to find Rutherford. Gets it into Carter. Great ball movement here.
There it is.
Look at the screen from Carter. Gets open. Just can't find the basket there. Duvall, 15-footer is good.
But again, they hustled down.
Coach Paxton's going to take a full timeout and talk to his team because we are just giving up way too many points in transition right now. So we're going to take a break and hear from our friends at Dave's Express Care Car Wash.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Alrighty there, folks. Eastern Hancock Royals trail by 3 here, 29-26, here with about a minute 15 left in the third quarter.
All right, let's see how we attack this.
Miles for 3, got it. That's how we attack it.
Yeah, and that was nice, but they missed Carter again, as you were saying.
Cooper Klein has a hand in his face from Carter. 45 seconds left here, tie ball game. 3 on the way from Justice, no, tapped around, and that's going to be Truitt pushing Youngblood in the back.
Yes, now the ref just signaled an over the back, and as we learned, there is no over the back.
That's a push.
So that's confusing.
Or maybe he was just signaling that he pushed him down and from behind.
Like a block in volleyball.
Yes. Good job. Find Rutherford in the corner for 3. Off the mark. Good strong rebound there by Justice.
Lewis slowed Deloney up that time. Allowed the rest of our defense to reset.
I tell you what, Deloney, only a freshman. Oh, good slip there.
Yeah,
oh, nice recovery
nice
there by Trueblood, but he is going to pick up the foul with 4.5 seconds left. Let's check the replay.
Yeah, that was good heads up from Brennan.
Yeah, he got him with the offhand, but that was good because now you force Cooper Klein to earn him at the free throw line, and Trueblood not in any foul trouble, only his first. 4.5 seconds remaining. Cooper Klein, no good on the first. Second free throw, also short. Carter's going to pull down the rebound, and that's probably going to do it. That is going to do it. So the Royals knotted it back up there with that late run, and your score at the end of the third quarter, Eastern Hancock 29, Northeastern 29. You are listening to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
Sure we should be driving?
Yeah. I only had a little bit.
Look out!
All right, we're back here. Good run there from the Royals to tie that up. They outscored the Knights by 1 there in the third quarter. It's been really balanced scoring.
Yeah, that's what I just kind of looking through. I've got little bits of points all over the place.
And first quarter was a 2-point game. Second quarter was a 1-point game. Or into the second was a 1-point game, and now it's tied up at 29.
Having all the play for here. Royals with Youngblood, Winnan, Carter, Eden, and Lewis. And it looks like Deloney and Truitt and Duvall, Justice, and who am I missing there? Klein for the Knights.
Good back cut by Deloney, just couldn't get it to him. Klein gonna back it down over Carter. It's a nice strong move there by Klein. He picks up his first basket of the game.
I actually like big man on big man right there. I thought Ethan did a nice job. Klein just kept the ball up high and got a good angle.
Klein, the 6'3 sophomore. Deloney with another steal. He's going to take it all the way in. Deloney with 10 points. It's the first player in double figures for either team.
And I think all of Deloney's have been layups like that.
I think you're right.
Eden's three.
Elijah Eden checks in and instantly hits the three.
And that was a good find by Winnan on the pass.
Klein with Ethan Carter is using his face to harass Klein and not making faces, just putting his face in Klein's arm.
I wish we had a close-up of that.
I know. Klein again. Carter's going to give him a little bit of space. Justice, 15-footer in and out. Look at Deloney again. That kid is just energy all the time.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
And like I said, he still has a pretty solid handle with the right. When he develops that left hand even a little better, he's really going to help their varsity next year. Lewis to Winnan, back to Lewis. Finds Eden in the corner to Winnan. A clear back up top to Eden. High post, Trueblood turnaround, no.
I thought that was a good shot. He was open, and it's got to keep him honest.
Truitt, though, all the way the other way, no good. Carter and Justice fight for it. Jump ball will go to the Royals.
That was kind of a quick jump ball. I think Trueblood actually came away with that, and it really only was like one pull.
So hopefully everything looks good and sounds good on your guys' end. If you're enjoying it, let us know.
There it is.
There we go. We get it inside. Trueblood's able to kick it right out to Winnan. Shot's no good, but I'll take a Miles Winnan open three all day, every day. So we got to keep doing that. Keep working inside out.
Yeah, that was a good offensive set.
Phillips up top to Truitt. Now Cooper Klein has it. Back over to Justice. He's hounded by Youngblood. Now Phillips finds Deloney. Ooh, off the foot of Klein, but Justice gets it, and then Trueblood knocks it out of bounds.
Yeah, Deloney made the right play. Just it was an awkward bounce pass.
And for those watching, well, I guess you're all watching at home, it can't be a kick on the offense. A kicked ball has to be a kick from the defense. It's an intentional kick to try to deflect the ball. So even though that did go off its foot, that's not a kick because it went off an offensive player's foot. Deloney with the shake and bake. Oh, Stevens.
Good save.
Saves that. Rutherford finds Zach Again, nice inside out. Winning 10-footer. Just can't get the roll, but Ethan Carter put back. No, out of bounds. That's going to go off of Truitt.
Good hustle. We've been very deliberate about going through the high post the last few times down. We're getting good looks, just not sinking them.
Stevens can't find anybody. Finally gets it into Winning. Back to Stevens. They kind of gone away from that double team where they were really jumping out hard at our wings and our corners.
Yep.
Just sitting back in their normal 2-3. Deloney comes in and hacks Trueblood there.
And really, he didn't need to do that. That wasn't even close to being a steal. It's his third foul. Only guy that I've got with more than one foul. May not be accurate.
Truitt and Markward both have two.
I was going to say I may have missed a couple, but
Carter,
nice.
Look at that clear out. Ethan Carter with the clear out. Brennan Trueblood, his first field goal of the game, gives the Royals the lead again. Nobody got out on Phillips, but he missed the shot, and Miles Winning with the rebound. Eastern leads by 1, 3.5 left here in the fourth quarter. Good ball movement here. We've still got Trueblood anytime we want him in the high post. He's getting a little too low in the high post for my liking there. Drive and kick. This is good patient offense here. Trueblood 15-footer, in and out, in.
Got that layup, and then next one falls.
Oh, there we go. He got a Knight stepped over the line here on the inbound. Watch this on the replay. Justice didn't throw it in and then stepped across. And good job there by the official to see that.
There it is again.
Look at Carter with the hustle on the glass. Ethan Carter again. Another offensive rebound for the big man. Stevens, good bounce pass, find Carter.
Oh,
beautiful extra pass there.
Yeah, that was fantastic.
Brennan Trueblood with his 6th straight point, and Eastern Hancock went from a 1-point deficit to a 5-point lead. Check out this replay on this one here, Coach. Good ball movement.
4 guys touched the ball right there, leading to that basket. Great job.
Excellent play there, and we're going to take a quick break and hear from our friends at the IHSAA.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
So how about we keep talking about the balanced scoring here, Coach. Everybody that's played, and I take Gavin Jenkins out because he only played for about a minute before he rolled that ankle. Everybody that's played for the Royals has scored except Luke Lewis, and I believe Luke's only attempted 1 shot.
Yeah,
he's not really, kind of a lot like Isaac.
Yeah.
He's more of a distributor and a really good ball handler than a shooter. But balanced scoring from the Royals tonight. Balance from the Knights, too.
Yep.
I've got Marshall Phillips and Dalton Justice really is the only 2 guys that have played very much that haven't scored for them.
Yep, and Deloney, all his points are coming off fast breaks anyway. It's not like he's dominating the ball.
Justice deflected as he tries to throw it over to Markward. Again, 2:24 left here, Eastern by 5. Truitt going to handle the ball, guarded by Winnin. Deloney's going to use the Justice steal. Drives in. Oh, they're going to get a foul.
Yeah, Deloney got bailed out there. I think he got caught between wanting to pass and then having to shoot because the lane clogged up.
And he had Markward open. He was not trying to shoot there. They're going to give him the shooting foul. But he was trying to pass over to Markward. Deloney off on the first one. Knights are 0 for 5 from free throw line right now.
Yep, that's the difference in the game. There you go.
Make that 1 of 6.
Klein just checked in for the Knights.
I think Duvall came in as well.
Yeah.
Full court man here, although they didn't get into it quick enough. Now maybe it's not going to be man. They're going to fall back in their 2-3 zone. 4-point lead for Eastern Hancock. Trueblood back out to Winnan. Nice skip pass fake there by Rutherford. Swing it over to Zach Stevens.
Yeah, the Knights are going to have to get aggressive. We don't have to shoot.
No. Minute 45 here. 4-point lead. This is a layups or wide open shots only kind of time of the game for the Royals. Trueblood. Oh, look at that. Oh, he's blocked by the backboard.
Zach got a little far underneath. It's a nice look from Brennan Trueblood.
So Truitt, a minute 20 left here, gets it to Phillips. Phillips uses the Klein screen. Takes the long 2, buries it. Marshall Phillips, his first basket of the game, and it comes at a big time for the Knights. We got a full timeout, so let's go ahead and hear from our friends at 9 Star.
When moving into a new home, we ask ourselves questions like, who is the best internet provider in town? Well, have you considered locally owned 9 Star Connect? We've become the fastest, most reliable, and dedicated fiber-to-the-home internet company in central Indiana. Our internet packages have been modified, and we are changing speeds at a more competitive price. So give us a look. Visit us at 9starconnect.com. 9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
All right, Eastern Hancock with that 2-point lead. Minute 14 left here. Royals are going to inbound. Zacchaeus to inbound.
Well, he was not a wee little man. Well, I guess maybe.
So full court pressure here from the Knights. Eastern's got some good ball handlers here, so hopefully this shouldn't affect us too much. Rutherford beats the pressure. He's guarded by Truitt. And you'll probably see the Knights start fouling. They've got to get into the bonus if they want to start fouling to stop the clock.
Yeah. The thing is, though, but only down 2, you don't necessarily have to foul. You got to play tough and force a turnover.
But you think you want to almost play uber aggressive here so that if you do foul, it's not a big deal. It gets you closer to that bonus if you need to.
Absolutely. Right now, there's one.
Yep. That's what the coach has been telling them that.
Yeah, they just wasted, 20, 25 seconds?
At least. Duvall with his first. And this is where, again, like you said, only down 2. Play really hard defense, and if you foul, great. If you get the steal, great. That's kind of what you think you should do.
Yep, absolutely.
Deloney all over Winnan. Not there. Phillips on Stevens. He pokes it. It's going to be a foul.
Yep, and that's another 15 seconds, though, by the time you foul.
So that's 3 fouls, so they're still 2 away from the bonus. 30.5, Stevens to inbound. Gets it to Rutherford. Rutherford gets around Truitt.
Yeah.
There.
Truitt was trying to get him, and Caleb dodged it.
So that's 4. So now everything from here on out will be 2 shots from the Royals. Rutherford guarded by Deloney. He gets trapped there. They probably could have got the jump, but Deloney grabbed him from behind.
Yep, and that's his 4th. And right now he's been their best defensive player and has gotten them offense. So that's tough for Trent Deloney.
So 19 seconds left. Rutherford at the line here to shoot 2. These are big free throws because you can make it a 2-possession game if you hit these. First one off the mark to the left. Second one at least makes it a 3-point game where a 3 only ties it. Take a deep breath here, Caleb. You got this, baby.
There it is.
Rattles that one home. 3-point lead, Eastern Hancock. 18 seconds left here. Going to be a timeout there by Coach Tyler Moore.
So do you go quick? Do you go quick for like a layup and then foul on the inbound, try to get a steal and foul, or do you put all your eggs in the three-point basket?
I think you still have 15 seconds left. I know the clock just reset because it's the timeout timer. But you still have 15 seconds left. I go for the layup. Yeah. And part of that is you're then counting on a guy to hit both of his free throws. And even if they do, if you can foul quick, you still got 10 seconds or so to get a three up. And so you put that pressure back on your opponent. So I go for the layup.
I like that too. And I was just looking through. They've hit 3 threes, Moore, Markward, and Truitt, but none in the second half. I mean, they haven't shot a lot of threes.
No.
So that's the other thing you take into account. It's hard. It's like trying to make a running team pass right at the end. You get out of your norm, and now your percentages go down because you're just not. It's not your thing.
Well, that's where for the Royals, you probably put your best free throw shooters out there. Now, Carter's not one of our best, but he's also a big guy with good hands. So you probably want to put Carter at half court, even though he's not a great free throw shooter. Like if we get the ball back, right? If we get a stop or stop here, you want to put him in and that gives you a big target to throw it up to.
Absolutely.
So here's Truitt to inbound. He gets to Deloney, 15 seconds on the clock. Deloney is fouled by Rutherford. Coach Paxton's going to use his timeouts here or his fouls here.
Yeah, why not? You eat the clock up. There's no penalty.
So Deloney again crosses over Rutherford.
No, we are real close. If Deloney would have tried to get in the act of shooting there, then we'd have had some problems.
7 seconds left here. Deloney doesn't quite use the screen. Phillips gets the three away off the mark. Miles winning with the rebound, and that's going to do it. Good finish there from the Eastern Hancock Royals. They're going to come away with the big victory, 39-36. That's going to move them to 3-1 on the season here. It's a really nice start for Coach Paxton here in his first season as the JV coach.
Absolutely.
So let's go ahead and take a quick little break here as we tally up the stats. And we will be back here. If I can get this. We'll be back here after we tally the stats and talk about the game.
One thing I love about 9-Star is seeing how much this cooperative gives back to our community. They are always sponsoring and supporting our youth organizations. This is a huge part of our community and makes it a great place where we live. I encourage everybody to realize what an asset this 9-Star cooperative is. They give back and they have so much to offer.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you. When moving into a new home, we ask ourselves questions like, who is the best internet provider in town? Well, have you considered locally owned 9-Star Connect? We've become the fastest, most reliable, and dedicated fiber-to-the-home internet company in central Indiana. Our internet packages have been modified, and we are changing speeds at a more competitive price. So give us a look. Visit us at 9starconnect.com. 9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn.
All righty, folks. So, again, the JV team just won a thrilling game, 39-36 over the Northeastern Knights. Some quick stats here. For the Knights, leading scorer Trent Deloney with 11 points, 4 rebounds. And they had a slew of guys with 5. Matthew Truitt, 5 points, 4 boards. Nick Markward, 5 points, 2 rebounds. Caleb Moore, 5 points, 1 rebound. And then a bunch of guys with 2. Logan Seal had 2. Brody Ross had 2. Marshall Phillips with 2. Cooper Klein with 2, and Noah Duvall with 2. You got the Royals?
Royals were led by Caleb Rutherford's 10, and then Miles Winans 9, followed by Trueblood 7, 6 of those in that fourth quarter. That was big. Elijah Eden with 6, Ethan Carter with 4, and Zach Stevens with 3.
And I think it's got to be, hands down, I think our Paxton Farms player of the game has to be Ethan Carter.
Yeah,
I know he only scored 4 points, but
I've got him with 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 points. We know he forced a couple of turnovers as well.
So congratulations, Ethan Carter, our Paxton Farms player of the game. You guys can stay put here. We're going to be back, as you can see, 17 minutes before the varsity game starts. We're going to be back with all of our pregame stuff here after a word from our sponsors.
One thing I love about 9 Star is seeing how much this cooperative gives back to our community. They are always sponsoring and supporting our youth organizations. This is a huge part of our community and makes it a great place where we live. I encourage everybody to realize what an asset this 9 Star cooperative is. They give back, and they have so much to offer.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Nine Star is very focused on customer and member care, focused on making sure that however we communicate with the member and customer is how they want to communicate.
You know, sometimes we're the one person that they speak to in a day, and you want that conversation to be happy and pleasant.
As a nonprofit co-op, we're focused on providing the best service we can for our members.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At 9 Star Connect, we're a different kind of utility. We're a nonprofit cooperative owned by our members. We have a local 24/7, 365 support center. At 9 Star Connect, we're a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Attention car owners. Has your vehicle seen better days? Introducing Dents Automotive, your go-to solution for those unsightly dents and dings. Our expert technicians use state-of-the-art techniques to restore your car's beauty like magic. Whether it's a minor ding or a pesky dent, we've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for perfection, we'll have your car looking like new in no time. Don't let dents cramp your style. Visit Dents Automotive today and drive away with a smile. Your car deserves the best. Dents Automotive, where excellence meets restoration.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At 9-Star Connect, we're committed to delivering dependable and affordable electricity, and we know the best internet service is all about speed and reliability. We deliver both. At 9-Star Connect, we are a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Are you sure we should be driving?
Yeah, I only had a little bit.
Look out! Whoa!
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
When moving into a new home, we ask ourselves questions like, who is the best internet provider in town? Well, have you considered locally owned 9-Star Connect? We've become the fastest, most reliable, and dedicated fiber-to-the-home internet company in central Indiana. Our internet packages have been modified, and we are changing speeds at a more competitive price. So give us a look. Visit us at 9starconnect.com. 9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Neidig, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
I live in a rural area and I am an electric and internet customer. One day I received a check in the mail and I didn't really realize what it was for. Something that I really didn't realize, that I was getting money back for the services that they give to me, which is nice. Being local, you don't really see that from bigger companies. 9-Star is different than others.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
My philosophy is we're going to throw to score points in this league and run to win.
Zach Moss the 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown! Another big play for Josh Downs. And he's picked off by the Colts. Puts it outside. Down the far sideline. He's at the 30. And the Colts defense has come up with a stop.
You come to Lucas Oil Stadium, you're in for a 60-minute just brawl.
And it's going to be some exciting football.
Alrighty, folks. We are about 6 minutes from tip-off here in Charlottesville as the Eastern Hancock Royals are getting ready to host the Northeastern Knights in this varsity basketball matchup. Some quick notes here. The Royals come into this game with a record of 2-1. The Royals are coached by Mr. Brett Bechtel here. If you look at his schedule, it's on your screen. Coach Bechtel, like I said, 2-1 in his first year here as the head coach at Eastern Hancock. He is the longtime JV coach, though, coaching over 20 years with the JV and amassing, I believe, 300 wins. No, that wouldn't be right. Maybe 300.
It felt like 300
A lot of wins. As you can see there, the wins for the Royals came over the Centerville Bulldogs and the Westdale Warriors, and their only loss was to the New Pal Dragons back on December 1st, a week ago from today. The Knights come into this game with a record of 2-2. They are coached by Brent Ross. Coach Ross is in his 15th year in Fountain City. He has a record of 244 wins to 108 losses. So far as the Knights have played, they have defeated the Seton Catholic Cardinals and the Monroe Central Golden Bears, and their 2 losses came in an overtime thriller to the Centerville, and then took a little bit of a pounding to the Greenfield Central Cougars, which I think is going to be a theme for a lot of teams this year. Greenfield Central really good last year and really good again this year. That's a good team. So you see that record and you see the 34-point deficit. I don't think that this is a team that's going to be bad. This is a really good Greenfield team that they played. So we see that. We look at the conference standings. The Northeastern Knights in the Tri-Eastern Conference. Right now they are technically down towards the bottom, but most of the teams have not played a conference game yet. Currently leading the conference is the Knightstown Panthers. Knightstown 4-0, although I think that record's a little bit deceptive. The teams that they had played, most of them had not won a game yet, so I think their schedule kind of gets harder as the season rolls along. But Knightstown sitting at 2-0, Centerville at 1-0. The Royals out of the Mid-Eastern Conference. Right now, Shenandoah 3-0 already. Played 3 conference games. Royals sitting there kind of technically in second, or tied for second with 2 other teams. Their only win in the conference play was against the Westdale Warriors. And if we look at the sectionals that these 2 teams are in, Northeastern will be going to Hagerstown for their sectional. They have Knightstown, Shenandoah, Hagerstown, and Union County in there with them. And as you can see, the only team with a losing record is Union County. So that's going to be a pretty fun sectional over there in Hagerstown this year. The Royals will travel to Triton Central for their sectional, where they have Cecina, Triton Central, Riverside, and Irvington Prep. Triton Central looks to be kind of the early favorite with the 3-1 record so far. Although you can't count out Cecina, their record wasn't great last year, and they won not only the sectional but also the regional. And Riverside and Irvington Prep, both young programs last year, we'll have to see what they can do. Your announcers for this evening, I am Michael Guy, and I'm joined as always by Scott Knight. We're about to bring you all the action here. A little bit more on these 2 teams. Both these teams come into this game having lost a ton of experience from last year. And both squads were really good last year. The Royals won, I believe, 19 games. Northeastern won the sectional last year. And that lack of experience has showed a little bit here in the early parts of the season as both teams have struggled a bit on the offensive end. Both have been really solid on defense, but what we've seen is the offensive production has been inconsistent. It's come from a lot of different places for both teams. The Royals, as I said, with that consistency, have already had 5 different players score double figures in a game. So it's obviously we're capable of scoring from anywhere, but so far our shooters have either been hot or cold. There's been no lukewarm from our shooters. And for the Knights, Trey Van Landingham has really stepped up and become a game changer this year. Last year he was a nice player, but this year he has really kind of taken over. He's averaging 16 a game, and I watched them play Centerville, and he really took over. He had a great game. He scored 26. We watched them on the Northeastern Knights Sports Network. Northeastern does an awesome job broadcasting, by the way. They're not doing it tonight. Their guys are here, but I want to give them a shout out because they do a fantastic job. I've worked with them on several things, and Always enjoy watching your guys' games. You guys do a great job. One last thing of note here before we start. Doesn't it feel, Coach, that every time we play Northeastern, they're always really good?
Yes. I was trying to think back. Was it 3 years ago that we were at Shenandoah for the sectional final, and it was Northeastern was getting ready, and then we played them the year after, right, for the championship? Yeah,
I feel like they're always really good, and I started looking. We've played 18 times. Both teams have won 9 games.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And in the last 10, 5-5.
Yeah. It's a great matchup and a great friendly rivalry, I think you would say. I don't feel like there's a lot of animosity toward the Knights.
No, I don't think so either. So we're getting ready to have starting lineups here in just a second. You're listening to the Dents Automotive pregame show. Turn to Dents for all of your automotive needs.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Attention car owners. Has your vehicle seen better days? Introducing Dents Automotive, your go-to solution for those unsightly dents and dings. Our expert technicians use state-of-the-art techniques to restore your car's beauty like magic. Whether it's a minor ding or a pesky dent, we've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for perfection, we'll have your car looking like new in no time. Don't let dents cramp your style. Visit Dents Automotive today and drive away with a smile. Your car deserves the best. Dents Automotive, where excellence meets restoration.
All righty there. Anthem played by the Eastern Hancock Band. We're going to turn it over to our PA guy for the starting lineups.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's varsity contest between the visiting Northeastern Knights and your Eastern Hancock Royals. First, the starters for the visiting Knights. At guard, a 6-foot junior, number 5, Trey Van Landingham. At guard, a 5'10 junior, number 10, Landon Scaretti. At guard, a 6-foot senior, number 12, Michael Henry III. At guard, a 6'2 senior, number 32, Wes Hunt. And at center, a 6'6 junior, number 44, Sam White. Northeastern is coached by Brett Ross. And now for your Royals. At guard, a 5'10 senior, number 32, Luke Morris. At the other guard, a 5'10 senior, number 35, Charlie Halcon. At 4, a 6'3 senior, number 13, Caden Willis. At the other forward, a 6'1 junior, number 33, Luke Schilling. And the man in the middle, a 6'4 junior, number 43, Caden Rubel. Your Royals are coached by Mr. Brett Bechtel.
All righty, folks, there's your starters. Northeastern had a couple of different guys start last game against Greenfield, so I based those starters off Greenfield. I apologize for any Northeastern fans watching. Hope everybody's getting ready to enjoy what's going to be a great game. I wish this was a sectional matchup as well.
Yeah, it feels like it.
I wish we were in the same sectional like we have been for years, where this is a precursor to what could be a sectional matchup.
Well, that was a fun sectional. Shenandoah making a run to go along with the Royals and the Knights.
It was like Northeastern, then Shenandoah, then Eastern, and then the sectional kind of fell apart when they redrew the lines. So we have Sam White and Caden Willis here to jump. Willis Taps it back to Schilling, and we're underway.
There aren't too many guys who are going to out-jump Willis.
No, there's not. Morris finds Halcomb. He is being harassed by Henry. Throws it up top to Rubel and throws it away.
Yeah, and Charlie saw Caden at the top after that screen, and Caden was looking for another player coming toward him. A little miscommunication.
So Landon Scaretti is going to handle the point guard duties here. He's guarded by Halcomb. Quick shot there from Michael Henry off the back of the rim. And there's White with the offensive rebound. Scaretti again gets the screen from White. Thinks about it, gets it back over to Van Landingham. He's guarded by Luke Morris. Trey Van Landingham gets by Morris, gets to the rim, puts it up and in. Trey Van Landingham, he averages 16. He's got 2 right now.
Yeah, and that was a good take.
Charlie gets it into Luke. Some kind of token full court pressure. They're going to challenge that first pass and then back out of it from there.
Yeah, we're seeing that same extended man-to-man that the JV started with.
Schilling gets by Van Landingham, cut off there by White. Luke Morris is going to drive. We're going to get a charge call there. Good job there by, I think that was Henry.
Yeah, and that's a tough call on Luke. I like the aggressiveness.
And Luke can't do anything but smile because he's the king of charges.
Oh, yeah.
I think his goal is to break the school record for charges taken. So, tough call there, but it's going to be night ball. Scaretti guarded by Halcomb. Finds Van Landingham. Thought about the three. He's going to take it himself. No good, but White with another offensive rebound. Kicks it, corner three from Henry, no.
And
White pushed off, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that one.
He put his hands in the back of Rubel here. You can see it, he puts his hands in, extends the arms to get that offensive rebound.
And he didn't really need to extend the arms. He actually had the position because the rebound was coming off long.
That's where, as you know, you're always taught, flip around and throw your back into them instead of pushing with the hands there.
Yep, Day Lundy checks in for the Knights.
Still 2-0 here, Knights. Willis gets by, spin move, blocked by the rim though. And Saber Faust is going to grab the rebound. I'll get their rebounds and assists if you want to do ours.
All right.
Faust takes it in over Willis, no. Fought for. Oh, sorry, that was Hunt that shot it. Faust got the offensive rebound. And I'm assuming he's related to Raiden Faust, who was the big 6'6" senior a couple years ago that was a good player for them. Scaretti with the screen. Van Landingham gets the screen from Faust, pulls up trigger from three, in and out, rebounded by Schilling. Morris up ahead to Rubel. Rubel skies for it, gets it over to Willis. Willis lost the handle, but that's going to stay. Nope.
I thought that got tipped out as he was going up. But
I thought so too. Let's see. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Maybe he just went up really hard and lost it there.
Yeah, it could be. It looked like Hunt got a piece of it, but it may have pulled his hand back at the last moment.
Logan Seal checks in for Scaretti. Seal's already attempted 15 threes this season, so watch him getting ready to pull the trigger. Van Landingham back to Seal. Uses the screen from Faust, gets cut off. Lundy gets the screen from Scaretti, and Lundy with the runner there. Day Lundy with the 4th point now for the Knights. Oh, there we go. Oh.
And it was the right look, but it's hard to go over the top on a press like that.
That was Faust. Faust pretty long and gets the deflection, and Van Landingham came up with the steal. 4:42 to go here in the first. That's Wes Hunt with it, finds Lundy. And we got the moving screen there on Wes Hunt.
Right now,
or no, that was Saber Faust.
Was it Faust? The biggest opponent for the Knights right now is themselves.
Michael Henry checks back in, as does Caleb Moore. It's going to be a full-time job, as we said in the JV game, just keeping up with substitutions here.
But you can see, I mean, they're 100% all the time.
Schilling finds Rubel with it. Rubel trying to back down Moore. Kicks out to Willis. Willis working on Henry. Finds Halcomb Three on the way. Charlie too long, but Luke Schilling with the great offensive rebound puts it back up and in for two. Luke Schilling, 2 points, 2 rebounds here, and that's our first basket of the game. We're halfway through the first quarter.
Yeah, and he really had to work for that one.
Three on the way from Caleb Moore, too long. Rubel pulls down the rebound. Schilling looking to push. Going to back it out to Charlie, finds Rubel down in the post. Rubel just goes through Moore.
Yeah, and that was a good, strong move. He got to be careful, though. He started to clear out a little bit.
Yeah, he and the turnover there. Logan Seal moved the feet. Yeah, Rubel very easily could have gotten called for the clear out. He pushed with that left arm.
Powers checking in for the Royals.
Powers had 20.
I'm sure we got a couple more nights rotating through.
Yeah, Nolan Drake just checked in for them. Luke Morris over to Schilling. Schilling's going to drive, kick back up top. Morris thought about the three. He's going to drive, cut off by Van Landingham. Willis, cut off by Hunt, finds Schilling. Schilling's going to, pull up from 15. Powers drives, shuffles it back out to Willis.
Yeah.
They're going to call a foul.
Yeah, I thought that was on Willis.
I thought he kind of cleared out, but they're going to get either Henry or Drake. Looks like Henry, his first foul, team's third foul.
They recover so quickly on those passes. We're hitting an open guy, but there's the defender back in our faces before we can get a chance to get a shot. Van Landingham checks out. Hunt comes back in.
Powers finds Schilling, drives to the left hand, kicks to Willis for three on the left wing. In and out. Schilling, yeah, that's going to be a foul on Schilling. That was legit. The Knight, I can't tell who the Knight was. It's so hard to read the jersey numbers from up here.
He had an arm in the back a little bit, didn't he?
Yeah, the black jerseys with green numbers is difficult to read from up here, especially if they're at a weird angle. Sam White up top with it. Finds Drake. He's guarded by Willis. Kicks it over there to Henry. Henry gets it over to Wes Hunt. Back to Scaretti. Another moving screen. That one on Henry. That's Henry's second. Is that the third offensive foul? Two on him and one on us so far?
Yeah, this game's being called a lot tighter than the earlier one.
4-4, Morris. Rubel recovered. No, Rubel didn't recover. Rubel nearly recovers. He kind of mistimed his jump. He went up for that high pass and was on his way back down when the ball got there. So 4-4, 2.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Both teams have kind of struggled to get the ball in the basket. Scaretti's guarded by Powers here. Scaretti. Behind the back around Powers. Lays it up, but blocked by Schilling. Or was that?
Yeah, Powers got the block. Schilling got the rebound.
Morris nearly lost the handle. Picks it up. Backdoor cut to Powers. Dishes over to Rubel. Rubel lays it up and in. Assisted by Powers there. Scaretti wasted no time. Picked up his dribble in a bad spot, but finds Wes Hunt. Eastern Hancock leads by 2, 6-4. Minute 45 left here. Van Landingham drives. He's going to be fouled. It's either Schilling or...
Yeah, Schilling got him in the face.
Yep, that's going to be Schilling's second.
Watch Van Landingham. Every time he gets the ball, he's looking to shoot, either to pull up right away or to drive like he just did.
When he really got shut down. I think he only had 5 points against Greenfield, so he's probably looking to get back to that normal scoring total.
Garrett Shaw checks in for the Royals.
As did Eli Manship.
Oh, I missed Manship coming in. All right.
So Schilling and Willis take a seat. I want to thank everybody who's tuned in tonight.
Yep. Schilling cleans up the floor for us. Multi-talented. Of course, his parents have him do that at home a lot. I think he's kind of their Cinderella, mopping and sweeping and stuff.
Probably. All right. Here we go. Van Landingham set to inbound. He finds Wes Hunt. Hunt nearly slips with it, but gets it up top to Scaretti. Scaretti's going to use the screen from Hunt to kick it over to Lundy.
Oh,
Lundy
what a move.
Gets by, pretty move by Day Lundy.
And he gave Garrett a shake, and that was a strong fake.
Manship cut off, gets it back up to Powers. Minute 20 left, all knotted up at 6. Luke Morris Euro steps around, but kind of got out of control, got his own rebound, puts it up and in. Right place at the right time for Luke Morris. Van Landingham to Scaretti, back to White. Lundy with it now, gets cut off, back to Scaretti. And we've only given them one look from 3. I think they've only attempted 1 3 so far. Scaretti cut off, back to Van Landingham. He's going to get,
Yep. We've seen that a couple times from him. He'll just go, and any kind of crease he can see. Very fortunate for the Royals.
Yeah, we lucked out there. He lost it off of his own knee. Saber Faust and Logan Seal in for the Knights. 48 seconds left here. Royals lead by 2. Shaw gets trapped, gets it out to Morris. Thought that was going to be a carry there. Manship long 2, air balls. Rebounded by Lundy. He tries to go around. What are we going to see here?
Yeah. Powers almost had the rebound in it.
I think it knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah, there was a lot of guys kind of colliding down there at the bottom. It's a good job by Luke, though, not picking up the foul.
29 seconds left here in the first quarter. Eastern by 2. This has been a very fast quarter. Not a lot of scoring, not a lot of stoppages of play.
Yeah, high tempo, though.
Van Landingham finds Seal. Over to Lundy. Lundy gets by Manship. And Lundy for 2 more. He's got 6 of their 8. We've really struggled to keep both Lundy and Van Landingham in front.
Makes me wonder if they saw something watching game film about how we play. Or overcommitting maybe.
Gizzy from New Pal kind of did that. Shaw thought about it. Drips. Oh.
They counted it.
Let's see it on the replay.
Yeah. Thought Shaw was going to take the 3. Made it a little fake and drive and got Eli at the block right before the buzzer went.
I think it's good. Let's watch this one more time here. Hold on. Yep, look, ball's out of his hands. Lights aren't on yet. There we go. Nice job there. Good work by our replay man, too. So we're going to take a quick break, hear from our friends at Dave's Express Care Car Wash.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
All right, folks. Talk to us in the chat. We only have 120 people. The crowd is decent tonight, but not quite as packed as we saw it last week against New Pal. That was a full house and then some. So we got here Northeastern ball. They trail by 2 here to start the second quarter. There's Day Lundy. He's going to get a screen there from Hunt. Back out to Hunt. His 3 from the right wing. Way off the mark.
Morris picks up the rebound, and he'll bring it up.
Wes Hunt's only 1 of 5 on the season from 3. Morris gets it in down to Rubel. Rubel working on Faust, goes right to the rim. No. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, and he's fouled. And that's going to be Saber Faust's second.
Yeah, and that's tough because it looked clean up top.
I like what we're doing, though. Just when we have that matchup, especially when Sam White is not on the floor, we're looking to go into Rubel, which we saw against New Pal. Our offense was at its best when we worked through him.
Yeah, speaking of Sam White on the floor, they're putting him right back in. Faust with 2 fouls, and White's got the size maybe to stay with Rubel.
Willis comes in for Shaw, and Scaretti is going to replace Logan Seal. Nope, he's going to replace Van Landingham.
Probably 30-second rest for him, and he'll get going again.
Rubel off the back of the rim. Manship and Hunt fight for it, and it's kicked out of bounds off of Hunt. Good hustle there by Eli Manship. Will get the ball back to the Royals.
Middle school cheer block got a little action there.
Powers' pass is stolen by Seal, and he's going to lay it in for 2. We saw in the JV gave up 21 transition points. We don't want that to happen again here with the Varsity. Nice give and go.
That's an and one chance. Yeah, that was a good pass from Rubel, because I think Rubel could have taken the shot on the initial one. Saw the defense coming to him, and Willis streaking.
The foul was on Day. That was not Day Lundy that fouled him.
No.
They called it on Day Lundy, though.
Yeah. I'll get you the number here in a minute.
No,
it was Lundy. It was Lundy.
But he wasn't the one that fouled him.
Oh.
Willis cans the free throw, so 4-point lead now for the Royals. Scaretti finds Lundy, back to Scaretti, back to Lundy. It's kind of a little 2-man game here. They finally get it in there to Hunt, back to Lundy, kicks over to Hunt, 15-footer on the way off the back of the rim, rebounded by Morris. Morris looking to push, finds Chuck. What are we going to get there?
Yeah.
Oh. The refs looked at each other like, what do you want to call? Because Rubel is out of control, but White is not in position. White moves if you watch him. He kind of leans into him a little bit.
I think more than anything it was Caden still kind of being at full speed.
That could I could have seen that go either way, because I do think White was moving, but I do think Caden was out of control.
Yeah, it was a late hop by White. He had his feet set and then closed the gap.
Lundy wants the 3. He's going to kick to Scaretti. Back to Hunt. Over here to Seal. Hunt will take a 3 from the other wing, and Wes Hunt hits his first 3 of the game. Only his second of the season. 13-14 in favor of the Royals with 6:18 to go here in the first half. Malcolm to Morris. Up at the logo, finds Manship. This has been really good ball movement, and the difference, although Willis lost it and then Willis picks up the foul. Good hustle there by Scaretti, and Willis is going to pick it up. We're seeing different. We have not played this much inside out this season.
Yep.
In the first 3 games, you could tell this was a focus of Coach Bechtel here this week. Is we've got a size advantage a lot of times with Rubel and Willis. We got to work it to them.
Well, and I like what Willis was trying to do. It's like he made a move, though, and the ball just the dribble came up a little high, and he had turned away to look where he was going.
Willis with the steal. Poked away there by Seal. It's out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Royals.
Yeah, very fortunate that that stayed with us, though, because I think it went off Willis's legs.
Yeah, I think that was one of those that rather than call a foul, they're like, we'll just give you the ball.
Van Landingham comes back in.
One thing that's always intrigued me, I love this about Northeastern. When a player comes into sub, they hand a towel to the outgoing player. Willis double clutches it and can't get it, and White with the rebound. And the players just come off and usually toss it to the coach.
Yeah.
It always makes me smile. Seals 3, no good. White fight. What a save there by Wes Hunt. Gets it to Scaretti. His 3 is good. And right now, both Wes Hunt and Sam White just tracking down that loose ball. Great hustle by those young men. Good ball movement, though, here from the Royals. Willis will take the 3. Misses everything but Manship with the rebound, but he throws it away.
Yeah, he didn't think he was going to be able to come back in bounds with it, so he tried to save it. And
Scaretti blocked there by Manship, and Rubel gets the rebound.
We've seen Caden Willis do just about everything in the last minute and a half.
Seal up top, guarding Morris. They get Chuck a shot in the corner.
There it is.
There we go. Charlie Halcomb hits his first 3 of the season. And why did we let everybody sub?
Yeah, I don't know. That's weird.
Okay.
That's like a youth league thing where you're trying to get kids in.
Yeah, Charlie was 0 of 7, so it's good to see him get going. Hopefully he can get another couple shots going here. Okay, now we can finally get back to play here. 4 minutes and 40 seconds left here in the first half. Royals lead by 1, 17-16. Scaretti finds Caleb Moore. Over to Seal. Back to Moore. He's guarded by Rubel way out wide. Finds Scaretti. Pulls the trigger again, and Landon Scaretti just hit his second 3 in 3 possessions.
Oh, look up. Willis all by himself.
Oh, Lundy nearly got it away from Morris, but Luke's strong with the ball, and he recovers it. Go back to Charlie. Willis in the high post, swings it over to Schilling. Morris for 3, got it. I was about to say one more pass, but he hit it, so that's okay.
Yeah, and that was good. Luke didn't always take those. I like it, though.
Scaretti works out of his shoe.
That
3 from Caleb Moore.
Strong fake from Scaretti. Right? Left his shoe out there and then got a one-footed assist.
Now we're into a 3-point contest here.
Yep. All of a sudden the Knights come alive from distance.
The last 5 made shots total have been 3s. Make that the last 6. Schilling knocks one home. They get it into Day Lundy. His shot no good, rebounded by Willis.
Yeah, and I think Willis got a block on that as well.
They left Charlie wide open in the corner. Charlie Halcomb for 3, no.
That was a team heat check.
Yes, it was. Scaretti with the rebound. Finds Lundy. Back to Van Landingham. Oh, he wanted that step back 3. Royals lead by a point, 23-22. 2 minutes and 50 seconds left here in the first half. Van Landingham to Scaretti. He's going to get a screen. Doesn't really use it. Day Lundy gets the ball back, working on Charlie. Lundy with the left-handed drive, lays it in for 2.
And that was pretty. He had to let that go a little earlier than he wanted to because big Caden Rubel standing under the basket was able to kind of adjust and put it in.
Royals beat the pressure here.
Nice.
Get it into Rubel. Goes through Van Landingham, no. Willis tips it up. Ball's on the floor. Rubel can't get it to fall. Rubel's fouled and the bucket. That foul was on Seal, and he just got stuck in there amongst the trees.
Yeah.
So Rubel with a chance to tie and potentially take the lead with these 2 free throws. Or 1 free throw, sorry. We do have the lead. Never mind, it was an and 1.
Yep.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it did roll in that last time.
I thought I didn't see it rolling. Day Lundy back to Seal. Van Landingham. Guarded by Morris. Under 2 to play here in the half. He's going to get a screen from Caleb Moore. Van Landingham pulls the trigger off the mark, rebounded by Rubel. That kind of felt forced.
Yeah.
Almost like he's like, I need to shoot this.
Well, he has not shot in a while, and I think if you're a shooter, sometimes you just take one. I like that idea, Charlie. I like that idea.
Royals with their 5th turnover. Yeah, Van Landingham only has 2, and they were, I think, the first 2 points of the game. Lundy crosses over Willis, and then Willis, goodness gracious, Willis tries to catch up, fouls him. Look at this ball. Look at this replay. Great crossover. I don't know how that thing fell.
Yeah, Lundy has been the man for them tonight.
Yes, he has. Lundy averages 10 points a game.
Yeah, he's sitting on his average already with over a half to go.
Season high is 15 against Monroe Central. Too strong. Ball's fought for, and finally Charlie comes away with it. Morris with 1:14 finds Rubel in the high post. Swings it to Powers. Corner three from Caden Powers.
A little strong.
Air ball. Van Landingham with the rebound. Scaretti to Lundy. Lundy's going to walk with it.
Yep, he got himself in the air a little bit there and out of control.
Charlie sagged off just enough to
really
force
good
that.
help from Charlie.
From what I've got, I've only got 3 turnovers on the Knights.
I've got 4 on them. I've got 7 on us. I'm not going to say that those are legit.
They're more accurate than mine. Powers, 52 seconds left here. Finds Manship back to Morris. Royals trailed by a point. There's 45 seconds. Seal gets the Rubel screen, or Seal gets screened by Rubel. Rubel fighting for it.
Yep.
Good job there by Caden Rubel. Gets the offensive rebound. Puts it back up. He's fouled. That'll put him at the line to shoot 2.
I like that take from Caden. Caden Powers just left a little short. I mean, would that be a mini-me of a shot?
Would. Rubel bounces it around. Second one's perfect for Rubel. Tie game. 26-point game, or 26 all. 33 seconds left here in the first half of this game. Van Landingham looks like he wants to hold for the last shot. Morris isn't going to let him. So Wes Hunt's going to hold it, kicks it out here to Seal. He finds Scaretti with 18 on the clock. Back over to Caleb Moore. And Rubel's going to let Moore hold it here. Powers pokes it away from Seal with 8 seconds left. Now they got a 4-on-5. We got to be smart. Van Landingham's going to drive. Euro step. Whoa, pretty move around Manship.
Yeah, that was nice.
Let's check the replay because that was a really nice move there. I love how Powers went for that. Like, I love how he tried to go for that steal and nearly got it, but then it caught us out of position here. Van Landingham gets by Morris. Pretty Euro step. I mean, Manship can't do anything else in that situation.
No, I agree with you. I thought Caden was going to have it. That was a good effort.
So a halftime break. The Northeastern Knights lead your Eastern Hancock Royals 28-26. You're listening to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
One thing I love about 9-Star is seeing how much this cooperative gives back to our community. They are always sponsoring and supporting our youth organizations. This is a huge part of our community and makes it a great place where we live. I encourage everybody to realize what an asset this 9-Star cooperative is. They give back and they have so much to offer.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
It is our weekly conversation with the commissioner from the IHSAA. It is the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King, and for the coach Bob Lovell, who will be back with you after some vacation time in Florida. Paul Neidig is our guest. Paul, great to be with you, my friend, after what was another spectacular IHSAA football state finals. Just wrapping up the football season. It always flies by. I mean, heck, it started way back in early August. We're talking now here in early December. Just to put a bow on the football season, what did it mean to you?
Well, like any time we wrap up a season, it's time to celebrate the wins. And, you know, the wins are much more than just the scoreboard along the way. But we celebrate those wins. And then, you know, we'll already have some conversations, and we have in the office about next year. You know, it's a revolving door, so to speak, when it comes to state tournaments and year after year. And, you know, we're not going to sit on our laurels. We're going to continue to look at this tournament. And, you know, I would say that next year, 2024, we'll be back better than ever. And I'm sure there are going to be some teams that are working hard today in the weight room, and they're preparing to get back. And hopefully we have some teams that haven't had the experience of a state championship, or at least a participant be able to participate in the state finals, work their way into that spot for next year. And we're certainly ready for that.
Paul Neidig's with us. Paul, every state finals is fun to cover, but I think especially this one. Of course, your hometown North Posey Vikings were there, but you know, Crown Point coming down from the Northwest. There were multiple teams from Fort Wayne, along with multiple clubs from Indianapolis. It just kind of felt like a melting pot this year, man, where you see all these different communities from all around the state coming down to Indianapolis. That was a cool weekend.
Yeah, it was a cool weekend. And it's so cool for those communities to be able to do that. You know, Crown Point, I think that was their first trip, and North Posey, I know that was their second trip. And all it does is create a little bit of hunger to get back again, especially if it's not old hat to you in your community. I mean, we have when it's new, people hunger for that again, and I'm sure there'll be some teams that right now are working hard to make that return trip next year.
So, Paul, turning the page to basketball season. Girls basketball was already well underway, but now we're into the boys basketball season. As many that listen on Indiana Sports Talk, it's all about the hoop scores now. Does your day-to-day change at all when you turn the page to December and focus on hoops?
You know, for me, and not necessarily. Our assistant commissioners, it certainly does. When they're, you know, they close the door on one sport and never completely close, but they're preparing for their state championships now, right around the corner here after the turn of the year. And, you know, me, it's still kind of business as usual. I've got the normal day-to-day stuff that comes through the office. And, you know, people forget that the Indiana High School Athletic Association is a not-for-profit. It's a business that doesn't use tax dollars to operate. And so we have a business entity that we have to run, and all those different types of things come into are things that I stay focused on year-round, and certainly focused on right now as we close out the calendar year and get ready for a new one.
Paul Neidig is our guest here on the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King, and for the coach, Bob Lovell. Paul, the big thing this year, as I was reading on IHSAA.org, rule change significant across the basketball circuit. No more 1-and-1. It's all about two shots now, right?
Yeah, it is, you know, and it's not something, you know, the way that works is the National Federation of High School governs the rules of basketball and other sports. And, you know, it's not a rule that certainly Indiana was necessarily in favor of, but, you know, the majority won and the Federation changed the rules. So we're going to embrace that rule and make a change. And I've had mixed emotions on it. I've had people say, you know, it certainly changes the strategy of the game a little bit, and others fall a little bit more in my camp and the traditionalists, and 1-and-1's been a part of the game for a long time, and I just didn't see that part of the game broken. And so, but it's here. We're going to embrace it, as I said, and we're going to see how it goes this year.
And I'm sure with all the skills of Indiana high school basketball coaches, they'll get their players to adjust to it in no time just fine. This is the Commissioner's Corner. I'm Brendan King. Paul Neidig, the commissioner of the IHSAA. Paul, always enjoy catching up with you, man. Thanks for this.
Thanks, Brendan, and appreciate everything you do.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms sweet corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
When people talk about Hoosier hysteria, they're referring to the hardwood, a packed high school gym, a roaring crowd. It's a point of pride for us all. But there's another kind of frenzy sweeping our state: vaping. About 20% of all high school students in Indiana currently vape, and the rate is growing every year. That's why the IHSAA is partnering with the state of Indiana to clear the air. Inhaling the poisons found in e-cigarettes, like arsenic, lead, and formaldehyde, can destroy your lungs. Vaping ruins lives. Go ahead, support your hometown team. Exercise those lungs of yours. Then, if anything takes your breath away, it'll be a game-winning buzzer beater. And not because you vaped. To learn more about vaping and the damage it can do, go to don'tpuffthisstuff.com.
All right, we're back here, getting ready to start the second half. The Northeastern Knights lead the Eastern Hancock Royals 28-26. Quick rundown of scoring. First for the Knights, Caleb Moore with 3, Day Lundy with 10, Logan Seal 2, Trey Van Landingham has 4, Landon Scaretti with 6, and Wes Hunt knocked home a 3. For the Royals, you got that, Coach
Yep,
Knight?
Willis with 3, Manship with 2, Morris with 5, Schilling with 5, Halcomb with 3, Rubel with 8. Right now, I think there's the Lukes are outscoring the Cadens.
Some scores from around the area. Right now in the second quarter, Yorktown is leading Delta 27-17. We have, trying to find some other scores from around the area. We don't have a whole lot of scores in. Winchester, this is a big TEC matchup. Winchester leading Union City 18-16. Union City started off the season really hot. I know they destroyed the Westdale team that we played last week. And then the most recent update I saw, Mount Vernon 13, Pendleton 8 in the second quarter. And I believe I saw Greenfield had a good-sized lead on New Pal early on. So
interesting.
I don't know. It was 10-2 late in the first quarter.
I did hear that Braylon Mullins from Greenfield, who had been hurt, maybe is not as serious as they initially thought.
That's good. You never want to see somebody, especially I know he has offers from Big Ten schools. You never want to see somebody of that caliber miss time.
Right.
It's fun. It's more fun when those guys are playing. All right, let's get ready. Second half, getting ready to get underway. Eastern Hancock ball. Royals have Morris, Schilling, Rubel, Willis, and Halcomb. Go right inside to Rubel. Oh, he had Willis on the dump down, but just a little bit off on the pass.
Well, that was a great entry pass from Willis.
Yes. Rubel in double figures as he hits over Sam White.
That's the things Caden Willis is capable of. Just some fantastic passes. He's got really good vision.
All knotted up at 28. Henry gets it up to Scaretti. Van Landingham in the corner. Gets it down to Hunt. Hunt with the up and under. Nice block there by Willis. Rubel's going to come away with the rebound. It was a really nice move there by Wes Hunt, but Willis recovered well.
I think it was off, too. I think the Cadens were outscoring the Lukes, which is a battle in our team, for those of you who don't know. Lots of guys with those names.
Right inside to Rubel. It's blocked by Hunt, or White.
And really, White's the only one that's been able to handle Rubel down on the block.
Sam Hunt's a country music singer. I keep wanting to call him Sam Hunt.
There you go. Well, they do have a Hunt also. They have Wes Hunt.
Yes, Wes Hunt, who fires that, no good. Schilling.
Oh, couldn't hang on to it.
I think they're going to call White for the foul, yeah.
Well, all right. And that's 2 on Sam White, a lot to go with Faust and Henry. They all have 2 for the Royals. Schilling and Willis both have 2 fouls.
And that's White on the bench is a net positive now for the Royals, especially you've seen it, 2 possessions going straight inside to Rubel.
Yeah, he's kind of calling for it too.
Hunt tips it away. Kind of a telegraphed pass there.
Yeah, they knew that one was coming, so Hunt was able to kind of overplay it.
Van Laningham's going to use the Hunt screen. They're going to call Hunt for that.
Wow.
If I'm Coach Ross, I'm probably not happy because I think that could have gone on Luke.
Yeah. Usually you see that called on the defender. You get tangled up like that. Well, we'll take it. Break for the Royals.
Hunt picks up his first.
Now we'll need every break we can get. From the go, this has been a close game.
I think the biggest lead either way has been 5 points. Halcomb with the ball on the right wing, gets a screen from Rubel. Goes to his left. Ball's deflected out of bounds. Good active hands there.
Yep, that was a good dive to the basket from Rubel after a screen, and he was frustrated because he knew there wasn't anybody there.
Willis 3 on the way. It hit the wire. Dang wire. By the way, I want to shout out my in-laws are helping us out. We've got 2 sick kids at home. So they drove up from Boonville to help with the kids. I want to thank them. I don't know if they're watching. I don't think there's any other sports on tonight, really, other than Furman and Montana and FCS football.
Oh, there you go. Got to like the Paladins, right?
Yep.
They're going to call Willis on the reach-in. And I don't think he got armed, but it's one of those that looks like a foul, unfortunately, for Caden. That'll be his 3rd.
Yep.
Now we're going to see Eli Manship.
In case you're curious, Paladin was also the name of the main character in Have Gun Will Travel.
Yes, he will. That's I learned that on the movie Stand By Me.
So Van Lanningham throws it off Morris's leg, out of bounds. 5:43 to go here. Still knotted up at 28. Only 2 points scored this half. We had 36 points combined in the second quarter and 2 in the third so far. Day Lundy over to Scarretti. Spins around Halcomb. What a shot by Scarretti.
Yeah, that was a high level of difficulty on that one.
By the way, I believe Scarretti's family owns a fireworks store.
Oh, yeah?
I believe so, if I've seen if that is his family. It went off like a firecracker. Cross-court pass there. Schilling drives. Dishes over. Oh, Rubel just lost the handle on it. And then throws it away. That was great effort. I mean, again, Rubel's been in the right place at the right time. Can we get him a pair of football gloves?
Yeah, that might be helpful. Yeah, it just slid out of his hands again, wide open. And it was a good look from Luke Schilling, too, because that went through 2 or 3 guys to get there.
30-28 Knights here. Van Lanningham to Lundy. Back to Wes Hunt. He finds Scarretti. Scarretti's going to pull the trigger from deep. And Landon Scarretti.
Scarretti now leading the Knights in scoring.
Going off like a Roman candle here. Halcomb back to Luke Morris. High post. Nobody dove, though, is the problem.
Yep.
Manship was flashing to the corner. Oh, Rubel blocked by White.
Right, but that's White back in. So he's playing with a couple of fouls. You got to be smart, but that's the difference.
But I like what we're doing, attacking White here. We know he's got fouls. We're going to try to attack him. Morris, nothing there. Backs it back out. Schilling's going to drive with the right hand. Oh, blocked by Day Lundy.
That's
out of
be
control, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, Wes Hunt totally out of control of that one.
Yeah, look, I think that probably looked worse than it was, too. It looked like Luke Morris got an elbow to the face.
If you watch it on the replay, it looks pretty bad on the replay as well.
But he got right up. You know what I mean? Like that looks like a shot Rocky would take and have to drag himself off the mat.
That was a pretty good shot there.
That's Morris getting canceling out that charge on him earlier.
4 minutes and 12 seconds left here in third quarter. Knights lead by 5. And again, I believe 5. Both teams have led by as much as 5. That's the biggest lead either team's had so far tonight. Rubel in the corner with it. He's guarded by Caleb Moore. We got Moore, Lundy, Scaretti, Hunt, and who am I missing? Oh, Van Landingham. Miscommunication leads to an open Schilling 3. Luke Morris with the rebound.
Yeah.
There we go. Gets the foul on Day Lundy.
And we needed that. We'd gotten cold for a couple of possessions.
When you know what happened there, so we had just a bevy of substitutions there for the Knights, and I think that they lost who they had. And so there was a little bit of miscommunication. That's what got Schilling the open 3, and then they ran out at it. And
now you're chasing because you're out of position, right?
Yep.
You're trying to recover.
Morris gets the free throw. 2-point game again, 33-31. Scaretti uses the screen from Lundy. Gets to Van Landingham. They clear out for Van Landingham. Charlie,
Well, they've been calling it close all night, but that's tough because I thought Charlie played that well.
I thought he did too.
It looked like Van Landingham actually had his hands to clear a little space.
Scaretti gets the play from Coach Ross here. Finds Trey on the wing. Up top to Hunt. Hunt thought about the 3. Instead dishes over to Scaretti. Now Day Lundy's got it back to Wes Hunt. Scaretti's going to pull the trigger from 3.
So what's after a Roman candle? M80?
Husker Doos.
There we go.
Oh, nice cut by Manship.
Yep.
Good find by Rubel.
We have some pretty good passing big men.
Well, and the Knights fell asleep there, and great court awareness there by Manship. Back to a 3-point lead. Van Landingham picks up his dribble. Gets it to Scaretti. Scaretti's going to drive. Gets to the basket and gets the roll. Scaretti's got 10 this quarter, 16 overall. Timeout by Coach Ross. Northeastern leads 38-33 over your Eastern Hancock Royals. 30-second timeout. You're listening to the Eastern Hancock Sports Network.
Are you sure we should be driving?
Yeah. I only had a little bit.
Look out! Whoa!
All right. So Eastern Hancock's going to have the ball here. They trail by 5. 2 minutes and 48 seconds to go here in the third. Morris is going to walk the ball across the court for timeline. 2-3 zone here from the Knights. Find Rubel, 15-footer from Rubel, rolls in. Caden Rubel's got 12.
And I could hear Coach Ross yelling, shooter, shooter, and react quick enough.
Here's Henry. Uses the screen, gets to his right. Back to Scaretti. Scaretti, deep 3. He's feeling it. That one hit the wire, though. And it'll be Eastern Hancock ball.
I've seen that more already this year in 3 games here at home than maybe the whole year last year combined.
So we just buy new goals that don't have wires.
Yeah. It's like we tighten up the rims or something.
So again, Royals trail by 3 here. 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Shaw pushes it ahead to Rubel. Rubel dribbles to the corner, gets it to Morris. Morris drives. I think Morris was trying to draw the foul there, but Powers tracks down the rebound.
He actually had Manship on the cut if you could have seen him.
And there's White picking up the foul. Powers drives to the lane, dishes to Rubel. And Sam White just picked up his third.
Here comes Faust back in, and he's playing with 2.
Rubel still only with 1 foul.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job.
So Faust replaces Sam White. Second one no good, and Day Lundy gets the rebound. And Lundy has been quiet. I haven't even seen him take the ball to the basket this half.
Nope, I was thinking the same thing. It's been the Scaretti show this quarter. And as you speak.
You shouldn't have said anything.
Nope. Is that Morris?
That's Morris. It's only his second. It's going to send Day Lundy to the line to shoot 2. Lundy has hit 12 of 16 on the season. But he's 0 of 1 tonight. Knocks home the first. Second one off the back of the rim. And Saber Faust nearly picked up a foul there, trying to get that rebound over Rubel.
Yeah, that would have been a silly foul.
So Morris is being hounded by Seal. Back to their man defense here. 1:20 to go. Caden Powers gets it into Rubel, working on Faust. Oh, he shuffled the feet, yep.
He knew what he wanted to do.
Saber Faust is listed as 6'3", but he looks shorter than Rubel when they stand next to each other.
Yeah, he didn't look 6'3".
There's Lundy. Gets the switch on the manship back to Hunt. Hunt can't get around Morris. Hunt pulls up, no good. Tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Knights. 3-point lead for the Knights. 58.2 left here in the third quarter. And again, the fouls are starting to become an issue. You see Sam White with 3, Caden Willis with 3 for the Royals, a whole slew of guys with 2. But the way that we're playing, you got to be aware. I like how we just keep pounding it inside.
Yeah, this is one where you still have to stay aggressive because you can use it in your favor, but if you're not careful, it can go the other way real fast. We've had a couple of charges and a couple of things we thought might have been fouls on the other side that went the opposite way. So
Lundy throws it in. Henry saves it and dishes over to Seal.
Yeah, Hunt made a cut and then didn't look.
It was almost like his cut was more of a diversion than anything. Seal, no good, but Rubel tips it out of bounds.
I thought Seal had broke his ankle on that.
I know. You could hear the squeak of the shoe from up here. 43 seconds left here. Again, Northeastern leads by 3. Michael Henry the third to inbound. Finds Seal. Seal stolen away by Morris. Morris. Knights wanted to travel, but then we're going to get Wes Hunt picking up his third foul, I think.
Yep, third foul, and that was
no. They put that on Michael Henry, his third.
Really? That was Hunt all the way.
Yes, it was.
And Morris really lucky not to get called on a travel there.
Yeah.
You don't see the Euro step to a pass very often.
So Rubel's going to go to the line to shoot 2 because we are in the bonus here. That 5th team foul on the Knights. Rubel just a little short on the first one. Van Landingham and Scaretti back in for this final 33 seconds of the quarter. Rubel's about to attempt his 9th free throw.
Yeah. He's been in the midst of a lot of stuff down there tonight.
No good again. Van Landingham pulls down the board. Van Landingham's been really quiet here tonight. 4 points, 2 boards. But you have to put your best defender on him.
Yep.
How easily he can score, you got to respect it. Wes Hunt with 15 seconds left here. Getting the play from Coach Ross. Gets it over to Scaretti with 8 on the clock. You've got to set something up quicker than this. Get it to Van Landingham. Stolen away. Hunt. You can't get the shot off.
Nope.
That was poorly executed there by the Knights. I think you could tell the Royals had that play scouted out. They knew exactly what was coming and did a good job of stopping it.
Yeah, they looked way out of sync.
So we're going to take a quick break and hear from our friends at 9-Star.
When moving into a new home, we ask ourselves questions like, who is the best internet provider in town? Well, have you considered locally owned 9-Star Connect? We've become the fastest, most reliable, and dedicated fiber-to-the-home internet company in central Indiana. Our internet packages have been modified, and we are changing speeds at a more competitive price. So give us a look. Visit us at 9starconnect.com. 9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
And so the Royals went into the start of the third quarter trailing by 2. They come out trailing by 3. We gotta get in the plus column here to finish this game out if we want to wind up with a victory. I want to give a big shout out again. Thank you to all 150 people who are watching tonight. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the game. Van Landingham's going to inbound to Scaretti. Gets it over to Day Lundy. Back up top to White. Wes Hunt has it back to White. White just looks uncomfortable up top with the ball. And Rubel's not pressuring him.
No, because he knows he's not a threat from up there.
Van Landingham guarded by Halcomb. Gets it over to Hunt. Back to Scaretti with Schilling right in his face. Lundy gets it. Willis nearly got the steal. Good recovery there. Nice job by Luke Morris to recover, stop Hunt's progress. Scaretti. Sorry.
You can make some risk or take some risky plays like Willis did when you got a guy like Morris that's going to cover for you. So that was good teamwork.
Again, good patient offense here from the Knights. They've already burned a minute off this clock. Wes Hunt finds Van Landingham up top, guarded by Halcomb. Over to Day Lundy on the right wing. Over to Scaretti. He's kind of off balance with Scaretti. That's a Husker don't right there. Halcomb. Oh, gets it over to Willis. Willis, lazy pass there. We're going to get a foul. That pass to Morris, he didn't see Scaretti there.
No, and both of them missed Charlie in the corner all by himself.
Coach Bechtel not happy right now. He's going to take a timeout. And you know what that means? That means it is time for our Paxton Farms.
Fantastic.
No, not our Paxton Farms player of the game. Not ready for that.
No.
We are ready for our Dave's Express Care Car Wash trivia question. And this one's about Northeastern. So what schools consolidated to make Northeastern High School?
That may be one of the schools I haven't read all the old banners that are on the wall.
And that's why I did this partially to stump you because I was trying to think of the last time because they don't have it at the football field.
No.
So I was trying to think of if they have all the old banners. What schools consolidated to make Northeastern High School?
I can't even remember the last time we were in the Northeastern gym. I feel it was probably 4 or 5 years ago.
It's been more than that. The last time we broadcast from there has been more than that because I believe it was 2018, I think. So if you know the answer, let us know on Facebook or YouTube. What were the schools that consolidated to make up Northeastern? You get bonus points if you can tell me how many sectional titles that those schools won pre-consolidation.
Well, two of our big-time trivia players are in the building tonight. I don't know that they got headphones in and are listening. So
I'm hoping we always have I can't remember his last name. First name is James. He's a Northeastern fan that that always watches our streams. I'm hoping James is watching. This is kind of for him too. I was thinking about him. His last name escapes me right now. But I was looking for him. Always a very complimentary guy, nice guy.
That inbound play looked a little bit like Youth League where you look to play defense with the guy at the same wristband as you.
So 6.5 to go here in the game. Knights lead 42-36. Wes Hunt, Charlie Halcomb really harassing him. Day Lundy was shilling on him. Gets it over to Scoretti. He's got Willis.
Yeah, I think that's put the long frame of Willis up in Scoretti's vision when he wants to shoot.
And Landingham to Lundy. Lundy's going to let it fly from 3. He's way off. Willis with the rebound. So Luke Morris here. Guarded by Scoretti. Gets it to Van Landingham. Up top, Schilling gets a seam. Drives in. Blocked. Picked up by Lundy. He's going the other way. That looked like a walk, but no call, and that's going to be 2 points the other way, and the Royals now trail by 8. Rubel, beautiful spin move, just can't get it to fall. Trey Van Landingham back to Scoretti, to Hunt, opposite side to Lundy. Lundy takes it in, can't get the basket to fall.
Charlie tried to wait for him to clear, but White just kind of floated there and blocked it. Morris with the 2 points on the follow.
Van Landingham to Lundy, puts it up and in. Too easy there, boys. 5 minutes to go in the game. Schilling has to burn a timeout. And again, it's only a 30, so we're gonna go back again here. Our Dave's Express Care Car Wash trivia question. By the way, not just a car wash, you can get your oil change, you can get tires, and most importantly, delicious food at Dave's Grill. The best tenderloin in Hancock County is at Dave's Cafe.
Nothing says I love you like a date to Dave's Cafe.
I've done that before. And I believe our JV coach, Mr. Paxton, did that recently.
Yeah.
So again, so what do you think? What schools consolidated to make Northeastern High School?
Yeah, this one, I would have no chance. The only school, I'm thinking of like the Triton Central ones where they have like Bogstown and then what was it? Whoever the Wampus Cats were at Lincoln.
Cambridge City was the Wampus Cats. Yeah. Milton was the Sharpshooters down there.
There you go.
Those two consolidated into Cambridge City, Lincoln.
I do like Monroe Central has little things in their gym in each corner where they've got the schools that consolidated. I think that's really cool.
That is really cool. Morris with Henry in his face, in and out, but Rubel right there for the offensive putback. No good. Bounces around, and Scoretti. Luke with the hustle, but he slides out of bounds. I don't even know how to stat that. I think Rubel had an offensive rebound and Scoretti had a defensive rebound.
Yeah. Scoretti lost his shoe. That's the second time he's lost his shoe tonight. Somebody lost their shoe earlier.
I believe it was Scoretti. Lundy finally gets it into Henry. 4.5 to go here. Oh, nearly stolen away, but Scoretti just comes back with it, but then he throws it. Henry, oh my goodness, look at that play by Henry.
That was behind the back, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Behind the back save. Royals got the hands on the ball a couple of times.
Goodness sakes.
Right now, the Knights just playing a little bit cleaner and their shots are falling, whereas for the Royals, we get a couple good moves from Rubel and the ball just won't go through the hoop.
So Henry gets it up top to Scoretti, 4:19 to go. Van Landingham to Lundy. He's going to hold it in the circle here. He's going to force Willis to come out and guard him. Lundy kicks to Henry. Henry thought about it. He's swinging it back around to Scoretti. Scoretti's going to drive, dish, nice extra pass to White.
That was nice. White's first basket of the night.
Yes, it is. 10-point lead for the Knights right now. Schilling over to Halcomb. Halcomb gets it into Willis. Willis is going to back it out. Charlie and Rubel fighting each other for it there. And there, White's going to pick up the foul. That's going to be 4 on Sam White. going to send Rubel to the line to shoot 2. You'll see the answer to our question here, Coach.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
So our question, what schools consolidated to make Northeastern? That would be the Fountain City Little Giants, the Webster Pirates, the Whitewater Bears, and the Williamsburg Yellow Jackets.
Nice.
And actually, Webster and Williamsburg, I believe, consolidated first and made a school called Webster Williamsburg, and Fountain City and Whitewater did as well. So Luke Schilling's Uncle Rob got it first, and then James Palmieri. That's the James I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Nice to see he's watching with us tonight. Rubel knocked both those home.
I know he got one. I looked away at the answer real quick, but
yes,
I think we had 38. So.
And I'll tell you a story about Williamsburg's gym has now been turned into a community center. And it's an awesome facility. It's just kind of the old school is now the community center, and they do some, I know, like cheer and wrestling practice there.
Oh, my.
Day Lundy, 2 more.
That was a excuse me basket.
3:10 to go. Royals trail by 10 here. We're going to have to get some offense going. Morris drives, gets cut off, flips it back out to Schilling. Willis thought he had a lane, backs down. Oh, he's going to get a clear out, yep. Yeah, he raised the elbow a little bit as he tried to clear out Lundy.
Yeah, that's Willis's 4th.
.252 to go. That pass, don't know how that got in there to Lundy.
Nope.
Henry's going to take the 3. That's exactly what we wanted. Them
Absolutely.
To force up a wild shot there. Morris with the rebound. It's lost. It's going to
should be deflected out to the Royals.
Yeah.
Powers coming in for Willis.
Yeah, that's what we wanted. Get them to take a shot, bad shot and not get a lot of time off the clock. Get it into Rubel. He's guarded by Wes Hunt. Back out to Morris. Finds Schilling. He tries to drive. Morris is going to pull the trigger from 3. Airballs it. Manship tries to save it. Did they call the foul on Manship?
I'm trying to figure that out. The way he was.
No, they called it on Lundy.
Wow.
I'm watching the replay. I don't even see that.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I could see if they called it on Manship for putting his arm there. That was a strange call.
Yes, it was. I mean, I'll take the extra possession, but Morris, high arcing shot, no. Scaretti with the rebound. Yeah, everybody's saying Webster, Whitewater, Williamsburg. Everybody's forgetting the Fountain City.
Yep.
The Little Giants of Fountain City.
Which is where Northeastern is located, right, in Fountain City?
It is. And they're one of only 2 of those schools to ever win a sectional title.
Timeout to the Northeastern Knights as they have a 10-point lead with just over 2 minutes to go. Royals need to rally.
We'll take a break and hear from our friends at Paxton Farms.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farms sweet corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farms Sweet Corn. Paxton Farms Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
We're also going to fit in a quick thing from our friends at 9 Star.
At 9 Star Connect, we're a different kind of utility. We're a nonprofit cooperative owned by our members. We have a local 24/7, 365 support center. At 9 Star Connect, we're a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
So my quick thing I was telling you about, Scott, about the Williamsburg gym. Like I said, it's a community center. There's some historical stuff there. My wife and I went there. They have a speaker. It was like the first speaker for the first radio in Wayne County or something like that. But this speaker is like 6.5 feet tall.
Wow.
And it looks like something from Whoville from The Grinch. It's really cool.
Well, nothing there.
Lundy gets to the rim.
And nothing there.
Powers with the rebound. They're off and running. Schilling. They're going to call a foul on the floor on Van Landingham.
Yeah, I don't know about. I mean, of the three pieces of contact that time, I don't know about that one.
That was the least contact, but again, I will take it right now. I'll take anything with a minute 48 down by 10.
It's just too bad Luke got by him. I was going to have an open basket.
Cross screens here. Manship, long two from the corner. In and out, but Rubel right there with the rebound. Caden Rubel, another offensive rebound. I've got him, and I know you're doing the official here. I've got him with 7 offensive rebounds.
That's what I've got too, 11 total. He's got a double-double right now.
So he was averaging 9 rebounds coming in, so it was a good strong game by him right now.
Yeah, he's taking advantage of on the offensive boards, taking advantage of how much they move, and that when White is out, they don't really have anybody who can match up with him.
We take go ahead.
Well, I was going to say he's really, really aggressive on the offensive boards too.
If we look here again at the sectionals for these two teams, Northeastern's going to be playing in that Hagerstown sectional, a really competitive sectional, top to bottom. That's going to be a fun sectional to watch, and Hagerstown always does such a great job of hosting that. I really wish we were still over there playing, just from a standpoint of a fan. I love that sectional. It's always great. Royals are going to be at Triton Central. Again, Cecina, a lot of transfers from Cecina, so we're learning a lot there. Triton Central pretty solid again, and Riverside at 2-2 already this season.
Right. Hey, the other thing about Hagerstown is they got a great
hospitality
room.
Oh, yeah.
You know, for us, it's the important things.
Exactly. Lundy to inbound. He finds Van Landingham. Back to Lundy. Up ahead to Seal. Minute and a half left. He gets it back to Lundy. Lundy traveled with it. Oh.
Yeah, that's Morris. He was pushing off.
I was watching where he was throwing, not his feet.
Yeah, that's Morris's fourth.
10-4, I got
Yeah,
that.
he was trying to give the foul.
I got you. So Royals trail by 8, minute and a half left here. Van Landingham gets it to Scaretti. Scaretti fouled by Schilling.
Yeah, Schilling's third.
Team's fourth, so now the Knights are going to be shooting from here on out. So I think Coach Bechtel, I don't know if he's going to foul right now or if he was just fouling to try to get to the bonus so he didn't have to worry about that later. Seal's trapped in the corner, and he's going to throw it away.
Now, because it went out there, we should get it where it went out.
We should get it where it went out, yes, absolutely. Although it's no longer there, it's just a side out.
But they'd have been better off grabbing it, been over and back, I think.
Although they are pointing right there. They're making him inbound it from that short corner. And again, I thought, and I've been confused, and I've seen some officials confused on this rule about the new inbound locations. Manship to Rubel. They're trying to get Schilling over here on the other side.
We got to get a shot up quick.
Schilling for three, in and out. Morris with the offensive rebound, and they're going to get Scaretti. How's that Landon Scaretti's first foul?
Yeah, I was just thinking of that. They've got fouls all over the place.
I'm trying to think of other places we've been to that have had outstanding hospitality rooms.
Trying to think here. Daleville is not bad.
No, Daleville's good. Shenandoah.
Yeah, they
their
can
press
be.
box is good. Morris hits them both. 6-point game. Minute 13 to play here. Scaretti to Van Landingham. Up to Henry, back to Van Landingham, over to Scaretti. Flips it to Lundy with a minute 4. Lundy stolen away by Manship, but it's going to be out of bounds and stay with the Knights.
Eli just couldn't quite reach that.
And right now, Northeastern, and this is a lack of experience. Graduating so many seniors last year, this kind of offense here at the end of the game, they just look a little uncomfortable compared to their normal offense where they're trying to get to the basket and score.
Right.
And you can just tell, and I think that's, again, a lot of these guys, this is their what, 5th game they've played in varsity basketball?
Yep. And for our viewers, if you were paying attention there, you noticed that Luke Morris came out. You might be thinking, why? Luke's sitting on 4 fouls. We're playing that tough defense. We don't want to lose him.
No.
And we will probably see, when we can, the offense for defense sub as Garrett Shaw came in. Royals only down 6. I mean, it's just 2 possessions. There's a minute left. So we're not desperate yet.
No, not at all.
And we do have some kids that can shoot.
And right now we forced them into some turnovers here the last couple possessions. So let's keep that up, boys. Let's go. All right, so Lundy, Henry, Van Landingham, Hunt, and Scaretti for the Knights. Manship, Powers, Schilling, Rubel, and Shaw for the Royals. Hunt getting fouled there by Manship.
Just his first, but that is the team's 5th, and they'll shoot 2 fouls.
The Knights have only shot 3 free throws all game. This will be their 4th and 5th.
It's hard to believe.
Whereas Rubel has shot 13.
Yeah.
Hunt too strong.
Yeah,
Wes Hunt.
White coming back in, and Morris for the Royals.
Wes Hunt, only 1 of 2 coming into this game, so he's not been to the line a whole lot, especially in a pressure-filled situation like this.
Yep. So we got to look to grab the board and advance it here quick.
Second one in and out, and they're going to get White with the push. How about that?
Wow.
We're going to get free throws, no time coming off the clock. White just fouled out. And now Rubel's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, you love it when you can score without the clock turning.
Oh, absolutely. And now you can cut this down to a 4-point game. This was 10 just, less than a minute ago.
Yep, absolutely.
Rubel good with the first. Five-point lead here now for the Knights. The Royals have cut it down. Rubel with 1 more shot coming. Makes it. And he's 4 of 4 this quarter.
Powers got the foul. Not the worst thing because only a couple seconds went off.
Royal student section doesn't like it, but that was a good call there.
I'm not sure what the Royal student section likes these days.
Probably any call that goes for the Royals.
Yeah, that's probably safe to say.
So Landon Scaretti at the line. He'll shoot 2. He's a 76% free throw shooter on the season. No good with the first one.
About the first mistake Scaretti's made tonight.
And they've missed 3 straight free throws now to keep the Royals in the game. Second free throw is good. That gives Scaretti 20 by my book. 53 seconds. Morris is going to bring it up. You don't have to hurry. It's only a 5-point game now. Morris finds Powers, pulls the trigger for 3. Too strong. Rubel gets it. He's going to put it back up and in. Coach Bechtel's going to take a timeout. 51-48. Royals cut the lead down to 3. And it's going to come down to free throw shooting here at the end, Coach.
Yep, it absolutely is. And the thing is that because both teams are in the bonus, they can't afford to play too aggressive either, because those cheap loose fouls like we saw before that White fouled out on, that'll put the Royals on the line. And the clock is not running on free throws.
Nope.
So I think we were down by 10 with 2 minutes to go. It's now 3 with 40-something seconds, and it's really not been a whole lot of time go off, especially this last 5-7 points we've had, something like that.
Yeah, Northeastern has had. I mean, our tight pressure has forced them into several turnovers, and they said it with about 2 minutes left. They just didn't look comfortable here in this end-of-game situation. So they're going to inbound. They should be able to run up and down the baseline here because it was a made basket by Rubel. So Lundy can move.
Yeah, and they got a lot of ball handlers in right now.
Gets it into Hunt. Hunt's fouled by Rubel.
Yeah, just Rubel's second. And again, Hunt's got to go with everybody in the gym staring at him. He's got to go shoot a couple of free throws.
He just missed his last two. Again, it's a one-possession game right now. So huge free throws here from Hunt. He's 0 for 2 on the night. Let's see. Too strong. Make that 0 for 3. Knights are 1 of 5 here in this quarter.
Yep.
Hunt's second free throw on the way. That one's good. 4-point lead for the Knights. Schilling gets it into Manship, back to Schilling. They're trying to deny Luke and not let Luke Morris get the ball. Bring it up. Powers gets it, drives in. Spinning shot.
Oh,
Powers gets the ball.
Clutch shot. And here we go.
Scaretti gets it to Van Landingham. Up ahead to Henry. Over to Hunt. Back to Lundy. Lundy's fouled by Schilling with 15 seconds on the clock.
I'm guessing they wanted Lundy too to shoot because everybody trying to get him the ball.
So that foul is on Schilling, his fourth. Lundy now, these are huge.
Yep.
Huge free throws. 2-point game, 52-50 with 15.5 seconds left on the clock. Day Lundy, a 75% free throw shooter. First one is good. That one doesn't kill you. This is the big one right here.
Right. By the way, what a clutch jumper from the sophomore Caden Powers. A little turnaround.
Lundy hits them both. So my decibel meter got up to 80 there. In case I really do have a decibel meter here. So we do that. All right, Lundy hits them both, 54-50.
Yep. Knights take the timeout, each team with one left. I think, what is it, 15 seconds, approximately 15 seconds left in the game. Royals down by 4. We don't have to shoot a 3, but we got to get a good shot.
And here's what I think is going to happen. So they're going to try to deny Luke. Schilling has been able to bring that ball up.
Yep.
If I'm Coach Bechtel, I'm telling Luke, just get to the basket, go to the rim, and try to draw a foul there. Or do you try to force it and get it into Luke? Luke's your best ball handler. Yep. No offense to Schilling, but Morris is your best ball handler. Do you try to get it in? Is it one of those where it's players, not plays? You get it to your best ball handler here, and
if that's the case, I'm looking at trying to get a little two-man game between between Rubel and Morris. Maybe a screen where you roll, and
maybe if you can get a screen from Schilling up high, Rubel diving to the opposite block, and Powers diving to the corner, with Morris going to the basket. That's kind of your ideal situation here, I think.
Yeah.
So Royals Powers to inbound. He's got Schilling, Morris, Manship, and Rubel on the floor with him. Powers lofts it into Schilling. Schilling with 13. Gets it up. Trying to get it to Morris. Morris drives with 9. Trying to get it in. Dishes to Manship. Manship lays it in for 2 with 5 seconds on the clock. Eli Manship cuts it down to a 2-point game.
Had the wrong big man there on the dive to the basket. This is it. All to play for. 5 seconds left. 2-point game.
Eastern Hancock is out of timeouts. Northeastern does have 1 timeout, so if they can't get it in, which Lundy nearly had to throw it away last time. He couldn't get it in, but he's got 1 timeout left, so we'll see if they are able to get the ball in.
So we got to go for the steal and then the immediate foul, right? I mean, that's to have any sort of time.
And this makes you wonder, too, here, do you, if you are the Knights, if Lundy, they were trying to get him the ball last time. He appears to be their most confident free throw shooter. Do you still have Lundy inbound? He's triggered all their inbounds for him. Or do you put somebody else there so that Lundy can get the ball?
Yeah, that's a really good question.
I mean, you've got some decent free throw shooters, but nobody's really shot a lot in the season. Van Landingham is 6 of 8 for the season. Scaretti, 13 of 17.
I like how Scaretti's been shooting tonight, though. I think I might feel confident going with him, and yet Lundy's still going to trigger it. They're going to stack it at just about half court.
So 5 seconds on the clock. Northeastern leads by 2. They get it to Scaretti. Scaretti is fouled by Schilling. 1.1 seconds came off the clock.
So that takes Schilling out, though. That's his 5th foul.
So 2 massive free throws here for Landon Scaretti. One. Again, if you're the Royals, 1's not a huge deal. Because 1, it's still a single possession game, and you can go to overtime. 2 makes it a whole lot harder. Well, 2 guarantees you're done, basically, because even if you get a 3 in, you can't call a timeout to stop the clock.
No, and you're hoping that, you just tell your kids to run away.
Yeah.
Go stand on the baseline or something so there's no silly foul.
Scaretti knocks home the first, and barely. He was willing that thing over the front of the rim. I think he was breathing and trying to blow it as hard as he could to get that ball, like blowing out, exhaling, trying to get the ball over the rim. Here's the key one. Makes it. And that's going to do it as long as the Knights don't do anything stupid here. Powers pulls up from 3. And it wouldn't have mattered anyway because, like I said, we couldn't have stopped the clock again. But what a comeback there from the Royals. What kind of grit. That was a tremendous effort from Eastern Hancock there to try to come back in that game.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a no quit. I like that Coach Bechtel's got them believing, right? We're not going to give up. We're going to give it our best shot.
And this Northeastern team, again, I know they lost to Centerville last week, but this is a team, if Centerville can stumble once, they've got a really good shot. Just watching these guys play as they keep getting better and better, they've got a good shot if they can get Centerville to stumble once to win the TEC this year. And that's always a big deal for them.
Yep.
So we're going to take a quick break here and compile our stats, and we'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors.
One thing I love about 9-Star is seeing how much this cooperative gives back to our community. They are always sponsoring and supporting our youth organizations. This is a huge part of our community and makes it a great place where we live. Encourage everybody to realize what an asset this 9-Star cooperative is. They give back and they have so much to offer.
9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you. When moving into a new home, we ask ourselves questions like, who is the best internet provider in town? Well, have you considered locally owned 9-Star Connect? We've become the fastest, most reliable, and dedicated fiber-to-the-home internet company in central Indiana. Our internet packages have been modified, and we are changing speeds at a more competitive price. So give us a look. Visit us at 9starconnect.com. 9-Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Discover the taste of summer at Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Located just north of Maxwell, 2 miles west of State Road 9 on 600 North. Our sweet corn is handpicked, bringing sunshine to every bite. But that's not all. Capture picturesque memories in our fields of vibrant sunflowers, perfect for photos. Bring the joy of Paxton Farm Sweet Corn to your summer gatherings. Visit us today and experience the sweetness that keeps people coming back for more. Find us on Facebook, Paxton Farm Sweet Corn. Paxton Farm Sweet Corn, the sweetest taste of summer.
Looking to give your car that sparkling clean shine it deserves? Look no further than Dave's Express Care Car Wash. Conveniently located at 1749 West Main Street in Greenfield, Dave's Express is your family-owned and operated car wash destination. Choose from our wide range of wash packages. And while your car gets pampered, you can indulge your taste buds at Dave's Express Grill. Have a bite of the world-famous Super Tenderloin Sandwich. Dave's Express Care Car Wash, where exceptional service meets unbeatable value. Experience the difference today.
Attention car owners. Has your vehicle seen better days? Introducing Dents Automotive, your go-to solution for those unsightly dents and dings. Our expert technicians use state-of-the-art techniques to restore your car's beauty like magic. Whether it's a minor ding or a pesky dent, we've got you covered. With years of experience and a passion for perfection, we'll have your car looking like new in no time. Don't let dents cramp your style. Visit Dents Automotive today and drive away with a smile. Your car deserves the best. Dents Automotive, where excellence meets restoration.
Are you sure we should be driving?
Yeah. I only had a little bit.
Look out! Whoa!
All righty, folks, we're back here with the 9-Star Connect postgame show. Couple stats. Let's start with the Northeastern Knights. The Knights scored 56 points tonight. They were led by Landon Scaretti. Scaretti had 22 points and 2 rebounds, and really just he played an amazing game here tonight for the Northeastern Knights. He's averaging 12 a game. His season high was 22. He matched that here tonight. Second scoring was Day Lundy. Day Lundy had 19 points, his season high. And then after that, nobody else really scored more than 4. So you have Trey Van Landingham with 4, Wes Hunt with 4, Sam White with 2, Caleb Moore with 3, and Logan Seal with 2. Leading the way on the boards was Sam White with 5 rebounds. They shot 7 of 13 from the free throw line and 7 of 20 from long range. Got the Royals?
Yeah, for the Royals, Caden Rubel led the way with 21 points. Luke Morris had 12, and then everybody else kind of spread it out a little bit. Manship had 6, Schilling with 5, Willis and Halcomb with 3 each, and Powers with 2. So, in addition, the Rubel had 13 rebounds and 2 assists. He had 8. I think I had him for 8 offensive rebounds, which is tremendous. I mean, usually when you're seeing a guy with a lot of rebounds, it's on the defensive end. 8 offensive rebounds is tremendous.
And they weren't all his own. That's sometimes. Sometimes you get that kid he had 5 of his own offensive rebounds.
Yeah, I think he maybe once or twice he went up, missed a shot, grabbed it, and went back up. But Caden did a really good job down there on the block, and he would have had a few more assists if we shot better early on.
Yeah. So is he our Paxton Farms player of the game?
I think Caden Rubel's got to be our Paxton Farms player of the game.
So good job there by Caden Rubel. Again, the Royals just come up just a little short, 56-52. And it's, again, this is a year, this is all learning experience. This wasn't a conference game. You know, this game is one of those that we have a young team. You learn from something like this.
Yep.
Right? Doesn't hurt you in the conference standings. Now tomorrow night we will play Daleville right back here. That is a conference game. So you want to take this, learn from it, and then put that into tomorrow and win the game tomorrow, because that's really the one that matters.
Absolutely.
You know, we always talk about it in football, like you want to win a conference title, but those first 9 games of the regular season, they don't mean anything. They're just practice to get you better for the tournament, and that's kind of how you look at this one. And obviously we saw a lot of really good things. The one thing we've got to shoot the 3 better.
Yep.
Or if we're not going to shoot the 3 better, then we have to keep working inside out, because we were 11 of 17 from the free throw line, which isn't bad. That's not a bad percentage, but we were 3 of 14 from long range.
Yep.
And after that, we had that outburst. We went 9 of 19 or 9 of 18 in the first game. And then since then, we have been stone cold from beyond the arc. So we've got to figure out a way to score if those 3s aren't falling. So again, we want to thank everybody who tuned in tonight. We will be right back here in action tomorrow night as the Royals host the Daleville Broncos in the Mid-Eastern Conference matchup. Daleville is 2-2 pending the results of tonight's game. I don't know. I haven't seen the results of that yet. So it should be a good game. I looked at kind of who they've played. They've been pretty solid. They've played a bunch of really tight games as well. So should be a fun one tomorrow night. I want to thank everybody who came out to watch here, and everybody who watched online. And we will see you guys next time.